Hello, hello, hello. I'm live. I'm mostly just testing Nightbot. I have no idea if I did it correctly. Joe Hart here, but yeah, I'm just testing. Don't mind me. I don't know how long Nightbot takes. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 1,000, 10, 1,000. I don't see anything yet. I'm sure I didn't set it up correctly. Twitter. Holy shit. Hey, Mo, sorry for the cussing. I'm testing Nightbot. It worked. I don't know why TikTok. Oh, it took so long. Golly, that's my first Nightbot. Holy moly. How are you, Mo? I'm Mo. Yeah, I see it. Yay, Nightbot. Yeah, I did it correctly. If you, oh my goodness, holy poop. Holy poop. Wow, golly. How are you, Mo? I hope you're feeling better and all that stuff. I think I'm going to go off screen here. I think I only have 3. Let me see. Custom. Yeah, I only have 3. So I've tested all 3. So I'm going to again, don't mind me. Okay, I'm going to count. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Stopwatch. Okay. So let's see here. I don't even know how to do it. We tried it once and it timed people out for too many emojis. Hello, Jessica. I'm just testing right now. You're welcome to stay, but I wanted to, I'm on a paid StreamYard so I can do recordings. And I thought I was able to do a recording. And then when they're like, you can't make comments unless you go live. And I'm like, I don't want to go live. I want to do a recording. And I didn't figure it out. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but it was saying, I couldn't do a comment, which is Nightbot. It's a recording. But anyway, I'm going to test it. Hey, Billy, holy moly. How are you, man? Long time no see. Shit, man. I'm just testing right now. I'm not really doing much about the Idaho 4. If anybody has some comments or questions about Idaho 4, and then Billy, of course, you can, I'm just happy you're here, Billy, from Facebook. I'm on StreamYard. I'm sending it to 6 different destinations. Facebook is one of them, and I do believe, Billy, you're my first comment from Facebook. That's profile. I miss you. Where are you? I'm still in Vermont. I don't know if you know much about this Idaho 4 case where the 4 college students were, mods can do it too, I guess. Yeah, yeah, Mo, if you could test that. I assume you've seen them all. I'm at TikTok. You don't. Sorry, I need context. I don't know what I just asked you. Sorry. My synapses. Oh, you don't know about the case. Okay. Well, it's horrible and extreme, and it's just devastating, and it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't know about the 4. Yeah, sorry, Billy. It takes me a while to put it together. There were 4 college students at the University of Idaho in Moscow, Idaho. 2 20-year-olds, 2 21-year-olds, 3 females, 1 male. Yes, Mo. Thank you for testing that. I hope it works. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mo. Yeah, Billy, I'm just testing. I'll research. You're good, buddy. No, that's cool, Billy. I don't usually remember that I have to give a summary because if my channel is going to grow, I have to assume that's newer. You get new viewers, and they might go, "We don't know anything about Idaho," but anyway, I think the reason I brought it up with you, Billy, and I hope everything's great with you, Billy, and some of your Facebook posts, they're just heart wrenching. I feel for you. I mean, they're heart wrenching. Joe, can you add one for your email later if someone asks, please? Can you add one for your email later if someone asks, please? Yeah. I now what I'm going to run into, Mo, and if you can test the other two, Mo, too. Did I type that to you? Funding. So there's the three I've set up. I've set up those three, and I hyphenated it so it wouldn't work. So you don't put the hyphen in them. You just do the exclamation TikTok or exclamation Twitter or exclamation funding. And you've done a lot of lives on social media since Bristol. It worked out good for you? Well, I'm doing a ton. I don't know. I've got an old laptop here. I've got an iPad that is falling apart. I've been able to go to the races. Oh man, Mo, that is so cool. And as you can tell, I'm really wordy on my Nightbots. So I'm trying to figure that out. But anyway, for my email, like, if you can't tell by my trigger warning there, and then the I'm real wordy. I want to put everything in there. I want to put TikTok and Twitter and YouTube and stuff. So I'm having trouble just putting TikTok in the TikTok Nightbot. And so anyway, so I don't, who knows if it's working out, Billy. I do. Up until 5 weeks ago, I came off the road. 2022 was pretty good. I went to about 24 or 25 motorsports weekends. And motorsports usually is Wednesday or Thursday through Sunday. It's usually that thereabouts. And so I went to quite a few. I'm still disabled. I'm still on SSDI. I still don't have a job. I don't want a job, but I don't have a job. And so I'm always fundraising. So I don't know how to answer it. Anyway, the main reason I'm talking about Idaho 4 with you, Billy, is this has kind of taken over my life. And this might be temporary. But at this moment, at this singular moment, at this moment right now, motorsports seems to be so shallow. Motorsports seems to be so unimportant. NASCAR, I have had a love-hate relationship with them forever. IndyCar, Formula E, love them, but I can't travel the world. Formula One, love them, but I can't travel the world. So Joe, I won tickets to Bristol. I went once about 20 years ago. Did you, Mo? Yeah, Billy from Facebook. Oh, golly. I'm streaming to 6 destinations, and I'm learning that not all the destinations can see each other's comments. So I keep referring to Billy, and everybody's like, who are you talking to? But anyway, Billy is commenting from Facebook. Holy shit, how did I do that? Yeah, he's responding from my Facebook profile. But anyway, I do want to shout out, I'm on StreamYard. This is my 15th StreamYard. I did 5 streams, YouTube live by itself. And then I did 5 StreamYards free to one destination, YouTube. And now I've done, 10, I guess, to 6 destinations. So just to shout out to all the 6 destinations, thank you, Facebook profile. Thank you for watching, listening, writing comments. Billy is from Facebook profile. Thank you so much, Billy. And then Facebook page, that's my second Facebook. And then LinkedIn, no, I can't see Billy. Please send my best regards. Billy, Mo is one of my Billy, I don't know if you can see the YouTube comments. I guess you can't. It's too bad. I want to do all 6 streams because I want them to interact with each other. But anyway, Billy, Mo, who's one of my mods, moderators to help me with trolls and this Nightbot. No, sir, I can't see him. Can you see my Nightbots, Billy? Nightbot is kind of, I can put in a word and then it gives you a paragraph. So we're doing I'm a troll. You're not a troll. No, Billy, you're a rock star. So we do. No, sir, I only see my comments. Oh, you're kidding. Mo, do you know how to get Nightbot to the other destinations? Shit, thanks, Billy, because I'm only testing today, so you're helping me greatly. Again, this is 10 streams that I've gone to 6 destinations, and I do believe, if my memory serves me, which it's kind of, my synapses don't work, but I do believe you're my first comment from. Yeah, thank you so much, Billy. But yeah, you're my first comment from Facebook profile. There's 2 Facebooks. I'm still figuring out what Facebook profile is versus Facebook page, but I have both. No, I have no idea, buddy. I thought you could teach me. Mo, I'm going to learn. I am going to learn because this StreamYard is expensive. I cannot afford 1 month. I cannot afford 2 months. But if I end up thinking it's worth it, I'm going to buy the year because you pay for 9 months, you get 3 months free. And that will be, full disclosure, people, I have no money. So I will fundraise $468 to pay for the year of StreamYard. And then I'll go from there. Let's learn together. Yeah, amen, Billy. But yeah, Billy, I hope you're doing fine. I hope you, anyway, I don't think I ever finished my story. At this moment today, I don't feel like I'm going to be going back to motorsports. I don't know if that's true, but it's so shallow. They're billionaires. They're millionaires. They're jerks. I've talked about them being advocates for invisible disabilities. Some tracks, some owners gave me, they would give me a booth and I could build awareness and I could distribute literature and DVDs and toll-free numbers and all that. But generally they're just shallow. They don't, NASCAR, golly, boy, do I have a hate-love relationship. I would definitely put hate first. I have sent them hundreds of emails, and I'm not asking for a lot of money, but it is money. They're like, wow, where's your sweat equity? Aren't you supposed to bring some money? Anyway, so Billy, I'm not sure if at this moment, motorsports is shallow. Now, if this Idaho, this Idaho 4 case, it happened the night of, it started, November 12th is a Saturday, and people started showing up at the home at 1 a.m. on Sunday, the 13th, and the killing was probably from 3 to 4 a.m. So it's horrible. It is so horrible. So Mo says, how many destinations is included with the $25 plan? 3. Which probably covers most people because I don't know if it covers most people, but 3 seems reasonable, but I need to go to the next level to get up to 8 destinations. And I have 6 destinations. I think I have a 7th. I think I can add another one, but that's why I'm so jacked up. That's why, not today, but just with all of them, I'm saying, I've got to see if this is worth it. If it is worth it, then I am going to fundraise $400 and whatever I said, $68 or whatever. Because I don't know how to choose. If I have 6 destinations, after a month or maybe 2 months, it might take me 2 months to figure it out at $49 a month, which I do not have. I will have to fundraise for that too, but that's reasonable. They're all reasonable. Lady V, how are you? I'm just testing. Golly. I'm just testing. And Mo, I do believe you were the first one to tell me about that I didn't have to go live. I could go, with a paid plan, I could go and record stuff. And I finally did that once, and I did do a recording, and it was the coolest thing in the world. Thank you so much, Mo, for the information. I didn't feel stressed out about people watching me and me taking too much time and me addressing every comment and stuff. And that was the coolest thing, Mo. So I went in there today and I was like, well, good. I'm going to test Nightbot. Yeah, Mo, Squirrels Are Us or Squirrels something. I don't know Squirrels, but when she came into that stream last night, everybody's like, oh, Squirrels, it's so cool to see you. And, I'm impulsive. I'm normally not a doer at all. I need to plan for years and I usually never follow up. But ever since 6 weeks ago, when I dropped into that press conference about the Idaho 4, I'm just jacked up and I'm like, how can I get online? And, I go to Brittany and I'm like, writing her email. I was like, how do I do this? How do I do this? And so, anyway, I see Squirrels for the first time yesterday. I follow her in YouTube, and then I download Melon while she is talking about Melon. And I sign up for an account, and I'm like, I'll get back to that later. And I know, like, when you're on Twitter, and then Truth, just all the all the options for Twitter. It's a whole different platform. So if you have tons of followers on Twitter, it's kind of hard to make that Now for me, YouTube, I'm still peanuts. Although it's I think I'm at 120 or 130 subscribers, which is phenomenal. 6 weeks ago I had 6 or 7 or less. I didn't have any. So it grows kind of. Did I ask you that question, Mo? I had a question for you. I forget what the question. Did I ask you a question? I guess I did not. Anyway, I'll do my usual. I'm going to try to plow through these. So I'm testing Nightbot. And so I don't know, Billy, I don't know if you can see the screen. I can show comments for Facebook page, but not for Facebook profile. So I'm not sure if you see any of my comments, but so that's Joe Hart, YouTube. I don't know how to call exclamation. I want to say at TikTok, but it's not at TikTok. It's exclamation TikTok. And there's 3 of those. And then Twitter, I've set that up and it has worked for me, which is cool. And TikTok, Twitter. So I'll slow down. So anyway, that is Joe Hart, Invisible Disabilities Advocacy. That's my Facebook page. So Billy, I'm leaving that on the screen for 5-10 seconds or whatever. So let me know if you can see that comment on my screen, or if you can see all the comments on my screen. I don't know what you see over in Facebook. And Mo says, hey, Joe. And I say, hey, Mo. So anyway, I think the follow-up to that story is that I wanted to test Nightbot, but it was saying, oh, no, you can't make comments. You must go live. So I went live. And I'm like, no, I'm just testing. So anyway, I am just testing. So this is my TikTok Nightbot. As you can tell, I write too much. YouTube. Oh, that's my Twitter Nightbot. As you can tell, I write too much. And then Mo, my cheerleader, I see it. Yay, Nightbot works. Yes. And then funding is my next one. And those are the only 3 I have set up so far. But, and that's, if you, anyway, I'll figure that out. I have to, as you can tell, I write too much and I put in GoFundMe and Cash App. I'm pretty certain I have Venmo and PayPal. They're basically active, but I always forget the password and I can't get into them and stuff. But I'm going to try to add those too. But I don't know if you see at the end, it says $ Joe Hart, and then it has a hashtag. That was the last comment. That was the last character I could write. So I have to shorten all that to put Venmo. And I really don't want to go, exclamation point GoFundMe and exclamation cat. Anyway, I'm not going to get rich on this stuff, but hopefully I can get an iPad and an iPhone. And okay, I don't even know how to use it. We tried it once and it timed people out for too many emojis. Yeah, I'm not an emoji person. But I also, hey, Jessica, thank you. Hello, friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here, Jessica. And Mo, Jessica. And let me just scroll all the way down in case I'm missing people because I'm way behind, of course. Hey, Connie, how are you? It's good to see you. And Lady V, it's great to see you, and I hope you're feeling better. And so I basically my test is it's working. I'm blown away. I found out last night in Lost. When I'm in a stream, sometimes I can perseverate and start asking questions in the stream, and not to take over the stream, but I just want to. I'm impulsive. I don't like sending emails. I don't have anybody's phone number, so I can't text them. But so anyway, I was in Lost Souls TC and chat, and if any of my mods would like to drop that a link or any you can drop your own link. Feel free to drop all your links and stuff. But Lost Souls TC in chat, I love her. I think it's Lost Soul TC. I think that's the @ sign for YouTube. TC is in Tom Charlie. But anyway, I've been in her stream before, but 2 nights ago I was on her panel and it was for 4.5 hours. We were on for 4.5 hours. She was already going for an hour plus before I got there. But it was intense. And she's such a kind soul. She is so incredible. I don't think of myself as a kind soul. I'm empathetic. I'm an advocate. There's other words, but kind is not a word I use for me. Anytime I say that, people are like, yes, you are kind. But anyway, she's so kind. And it was so great. But anyway, 2 nights ago and last night, I would just say, hey, is Nightbot resident in StreamYard? And they're like, what the F are you talking about? And I'm like, can I edit my StreamYard? And they're like, oh, we get it. Okay, yes, you got to do this and this and this and this. And that's where my eyes glaze over. And I said, I'm going to learn this thing. And this is it. I think I logged off from that stream. That stream ended at about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's when it ended. And I immediately went to Nightbot and I wrote up 2 things and I tried to save it and try to import it. And I was like, there's no way I did this correctly. A, I'm tired. B, I never do anything correctly the first or 7th time. I have to keep doing it. So anyway, I cannot believe it works. I am blown away. So and then Mo tried it herself. She did exclamation Twitter. And there it is. It worked for her. That's Nightbot. And Jessica, hi, Mo. And Billy, which nobody can see Billy's comments. Billy is one of my motorsports buddies. He and his crew of friends, which I think were new friends to him, but they went to Bristol Motor Speedway. And that's why we were talking about it. So that was cool to hear about you, Mo. I'll get to your comment about Bristol Motor Speedway. But, and it's, at NASCAR races, you tend to have a commonality of NASCAR. And the differences, melt away. You don't really care about the other stuff. But Billy and Hunter, I think Hunter was his name, were, fairly opinionated. And we didn't necessarily have the same opinion about a lot of things. But they loved that I was live streaming and I was interviewing them. And I interview, hundreds, if not 1,000, 1,000 people. I've done a lot of interviews. And it was probably about the only time that Hunter and Billy turned the camera on me and said, Joe, we want to ask you a couple of questions. It was very cute. It was very nice, Billy. Anyway, no one can see Billy's comments, but he is on Facebook, my Facebook profile. And I do believe after 10 streams, this is my first comment from Facebook profile. Of the 6 destinations, only 3 can comment. So like Twitter can't comment. And then the Facebook page can't comment, or one of them. Anyway, I'm trying to figure it out. So it's so cool to see a comment. Thank you so much. Joe, it works when I do it. Mods can do it too, I guess. Yeah, that was so cool. And then Billy says, you don't see that stuff. And I don't know about you don't know about the 4. Yeah. Funding. Oh, Mo, you're so cool. If you are so inclined, boy, don't I write too long? I write too much. Yeah, I'll research it. You're good, buddy. And Billy, it's, it happened November. What's that? I've got a thumbs up 1 and an eye 2. Oh, are we down to 2 people? Come on. I know 2. It's not down to 2 people. That number's got to be wrong, right? There's more than 2 people here, I think. But 3. Well, thank you. But yeah, it's been, November 13th. So it's been 45 days, which for us impatient, I'm a crime sleuther now, brand new. I'm a newbie, but motorsports is shallow. Crime sleuthing has some value in life. And I don't know if it's because of the rubbernecking, when there's a car accident has horrible traffic, but that's not because of the accident, but it's because they have rubbernecks. So I don't think that's why I like this stuff. But yeah, for sure, Mo, I would like to do emails. Let me write that down. But as you can tell, I want to put everything in there. Joe, can you add one for your email later if someone asks, please? Yes, I have 2 emails, and I want to put everything in there and say this is the most important, but I have 2, whatever. So that's the 3. You don't put the hyphen in it, as most people, Mo already knows, of course, but all my mods, those are the 3 I've set up so far. But you don't put the hyphen in it. So you would do exclamation TikTok, or, hey, could you do that, Mo? Could you do all 3 of those in one comment to see if all 3 will post? I'm just testing. I don't know. So, but yeah, normally people would enter one of those. So exclamation TikTok, exclamation Twitter, exclamation funding. Those are the 3 I've set up too much. And it says 3 people again. I hope I haven't missed everybody. So Mo, Joe, I can see Billy's comments when you pin them. That's cool. Please give Joe a like and consider subscribing. Yeah, Mo, I haven't done YouTube yet. As y'all can tell, that's my last, anyway. Okay, see you later. Bye, Connie. Did I miss you? Oh, Lady was leaving. Just stopped in to say hello. See you in a bit. Bye, Lady. I guess I missed her. So, okay, good, Connie. I hope you're not leaving. Okay. So, yeah. So when I pin them, you can see them. Where's my thing? Okay, so, but that's Twitch. That's Joe Hart 2 at Twitch. And that's Joe Hart. That's Facebook page. And you've done a lot of lives on the social media since Bristol. It's working out good for you. I get to do the stuff, but I'm still, when I hit the road, I still sleep in the car and I still take showers at truck stops, which I'm not complaining. I have been very blessed to go to over 150 motorsports events. If every expense, by the way, if someone can let me know, if you're in my stream yesterday, is the camera much clearer? I did clean it. I should have asked Lady V because she's the one who taught me how to clean it. So anybody, it looks much clearer to me today. Not great and not perfect, but I did clean the fisheye or whatever. So yeah, I'm still, full disclosure, I'm still, I don't buy hot food. I only buy food stamps. I'm given hot food, but I don't buy hot food. That includes McDonald's dollar menu. Anyway, it's not poor me, although I do want to monetize and I will fundraise and I do need an iPad and I want an iPhone and things like that. So anyway, thanks, Billy. Mo, TikTok. And there it is, the Nightbot. Yeah, it's so cool. And Mo says, Joe, I won tickets to Bristol and I went once about 20 years ago. That is so cool. I've been to Bristol, I don't know, 8 or 10 or 12 times. It's one of my more favorite places. I tend to not think rules apply to me. And I've been doing this for 12 years. But I tend to not think rules apply to me. So I have gotten partially in trouble at some of the tracks. And anyway, Bristol is not one of them. There's two owners. One is NASCAR Incorporated, which used to be ISC, but they own, about 14 or 15 tracks. And then there's SMI, Speedway Motorsports Incorporated. They own Bristol and about 8 or 9 tracks. And so I haven't gotten in trouble with SMI yet. But NASCAR Incorporated, I kind of get into trouble. No, I can't see Billy. Please send my best regards. Mo, you are so nice. No, sir, I can't see him. Well, there's Mo and yeah, okay. So Mo's saying she can't see Billy. That's her comment. Billy, you probably have already answered this because I already asked it, Billy, but can you see their comments when I pin them like that? When I put Mo, no, I can't see Billy. Please send my best regards. Can you see that on my screen? And by the time I get to your answer, I'll go, what are you saying yes for? So just say yes, see, pin the comments or something like that. And so Billy says, no, I can't see him. Wow, thanks for hanging out, Billy. There's a lot of activity over there. And also, full disclosure, I sometimes I do panels and I invite people up, which, I like panels. It's, they share the screen with me. And I always like to say Twitter does happen to be currently my largest audience. So even though that says 3, which I think's off, I think I have more than 3 people in the room, but that's okay if I have 3. It's I'm testing. I would love to have anybody. But usually Twitter also has about 150 to 200 viewers also at the same time. So you might think it's small and intimate and, it's like, okay, I'll try your panel because I want to feel safe and stuff. And I try to make it, my panels are basically pretty safe. I had a little trouble with a couple people on panel and I need to get away from that. But I try to, so anyway, I'm a troll. Yeah, Billy is not a troll. He's opinionated and not necessarily my opinion, but no, sir, I only see my comments. Thanks for hanging out, Billy. That is so cool because there's a ton of comments. I see them all, but I'm learning. Anyway, not all 6 destinations can comment. I know Twitter cannot comment. The rest I'm a little murky on, which is Facebook profile, Facebook page, LinkedIn profile, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So thank you to all 6 of y'all. Thank you for watching. Twitter, I know you can't comment, but feel free to comment. My DMs are open, Twitter. So you can send me questions, comments, theories, speculations, whatever you want. You can DM me if you want. It doesn't have to be private as far as I'm concerned. So you can just tweet me if you want. And that's at the, NASCAR Inc. And that's that. So Mo, I don't know if you've done all 3 at the same time. I have to test so much. It's so wild. Billy, you're welcome. Cool. And no, I have no idea, buddy. I thought you could teach me. Yeah, man. I'm I don't usually retain things. That's why I have to do it many. They say a habit forms in 21 days, and I think I need 35 days for a habit to form. But I usually keep repeating, learning certain things. But I need to figure out if this is going to monetize and if this is going to be worth it. I cannot pay $49 a month, which I'm not going to pay. That's going to be 1 or 2 months max. And then I will either I probably won't go down to the free StreamYard because I only can go to one destination. But I might go to the $25 a month plan or $20 if you pay for the whole year. I might go down to that because then I can do 3. I don't think I can do one destination. It's got to be Twitter and it's got to be YouTube. So I need at least 2, but I can easily get the 3rd one. And now that Billy's here, I need to do Facebook profile. Let's learn together. So how many destinations is included with the $25 plan? I think I already answered. That's 3, Mo. I don't know how many. I call them platforms, but yeah, StreamYard calls them destinations. So I don't know how many you have. So would 3 cover just about everything you have, or is there a whole bunch more? And I'm way behind, but that's Lady V saying hello, everyone. Lady V is a rock star. She helps me. She's a lot of times like my resident guest panelist, and she helps me because I can rev pretty high, and I can get off topic, and I can talk anyway. She's extremely helpful. Mo, people are saying another streaming platform called Melon is good, but you and me are just learning StreamYard. We can't learn another one. And it sounded inexpensive. It's $17 a month, and which is a great price. I would still fundraise because I would want to pay for the yearly. I don't want to do monthly payments, but it sounds like a good idea. And I asked Squirrels, I said, how many platforms can you do or destinations? And she said unlimited. Now I went, I set up an account. I haven't got online yet. I need to print things up. I can't read. I have to print things up. That's how I learn. So I would like to print it up and have it say at $17 a month, you can have unlimited destinations. If it clearly says that, I might consider it. But like I said, there's options for Twitter, but I would lose all those followers. You would have to start all over. I don't know how that works with StreamYard versus Melon, but you're right. I can't learn it. So Mo, sorry I'm way behind on comments. Mo, Lady V, hello. Hello. So good to see you. Lady, you're good. I saw that. Just popped in to say hello. I usually invite her up. I forgot. I didn't do that. See you in a bit. Thank you, Mo. I can't remember if you did. Ask you to answer the, Connie. Hey, Joe. Hey, Connie. Thank you for being here. I tried to, anyway, I'm doing a lot of stuff. And so I tried to respond to your messages. So anyway, I try to respond, but thank you. So, Mo, Connie, hello, my friend. And Connie, Mo, Lady V. And Billy, I'm about to have to go back to work. I'm going to Facebook message my phone number. Be safe. Be safe, Joe fucking Hart. Billy, we can't say that word in here. I might be struck. We can't be struck. Billy, I'm mostly joking, but I think I do have to worry about what I say, especially when I monetize. I'm screenshot what I see. Joe, long time knows. J Block, that's number 2. I'm sorry, J Block, I missed you. That's my second Facebook person. Wow, J Block. I was just talking to Billy W. Lemon. And I think you all can see each other's comments. I don't know, Billy, if you haven't left, could you let me know if you see J Block's comment? And J Block, if you could let me know you see Billy's comments. I'm sending to 6 destinations. I'm on StreamYard. I'm sending to 6 destinations, so I'm testing that also. Today, I'm mostly testing. Sorry, I'm jacked up. I'm pretty jacked up. I'm mostly testing Nightbot. And so please subscribe to my channel. I'm planning a safety tip stream. Definitely follow Mo's stuff. Mo is a rock star. And I don't know if Mo, you did all 3 of my. But it just did the first one. You put them together. Thank you, Mo. You understand my OCD. Thank you very much. So okay, Billy, I screenshot what I see. And Jay Block, how you doing, Jay? It's good to see you. I hope everything's well. I'm sure your family and your kid is all grown up and stuff. So I hope they are doing well. I want to be vague, of course, but yeah, I hope everything's going well. And I occasionally see you're doing your live streaming. Occasionally, I've seen them. So yeah, I hope everything's going well, J Block. J Block is one of my original Meerkat buddies. I don't talk about Meerkat much, but Meerkat is the reason I got involved with live streaming, and it's still to this day the best live streaming platform there is. It's too bad it's gone. Facebook considered buying it, I think, and Twitter considered buying it, and had a tight relationship with Meerkat, but it died after about a year plus, a year and 3 months or something. But I did 1,000 streams in 1 year. So I was doing more than, about 3 streams a day for an entire year. Mo, please subscribe to Lost Souls TC. Yeah, Lost Souls TC is wonderful. Everybody on YouTube, if you can follow her, she's great. She's a kind soul. And what I'm learning from these live streams, by the way, Jay Block, I'm testing today, so I'm jacked up, so I'm all over the place, but I'm generally just covering the Idaho 4. And I don't know if you're aware of it, but the 4 college students that were murdered in their beds, the early morning hours of November 13th. And, this is 45 days later and we don't have a suspect. And, it suddenly has made motorsports not as important anymore. It's really shallow. That's today. Maybe in 2 months I'll be going, I want to go back to NASCAR, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it in my bones. That is so shallow. I've had a hate-love relationship with NASCAR and all the rest. So yeah, anyway, thank you for that. Connie, okay, see you later. I think that was for Lady V. I hope you're still here, Connie. Mo, please subscribe to my channel. I'm planning a safety tip stream. Yippee, it's just Mo. It is just Mo. And Mo, I think I already follow you. I usually click on those things immediately. And please subscribe to Lady V, Lady VDB. She has 2 accounts. I think the other one is Lady V007. So if you can post that one too. She has 2. I think they're both fingernails and stuff. I don't ever want to describe someone's channel because I won't do it service. Lady V is cool and she has 2 channels, and Mo is super cool. And anyway, anybody, so Mo, please give Joe a like and consider subscribing. Yes, thank you very much. Joe Hart, PWDS 8641. In case y'all don't know, PWDS is person with disabilities, plural. I don't think there really are people that just has disability. I don't want to speak for other people, but I think it's very rare for one person to have one disability. So I like to put the S because it's usually not comorbidity, whatever that word is. I don't mean that kind of stuff, but just standard disabilities. Joe, I can see Billy's comments when you pin them. That's cool. Well, thank you. And then here is Mo trying my test, TikTok, Twitter funding, and it just did the 1. Thank you. If you that's wait a minute. This is my Nightbot for TikTok. So Mo put the 3 up, which I asked her to, and that was super cool. And it just did the first. I tried all 3, Joe, but it just did the first one. Thank you. And then she did it without. Oh, she did it with Twitter closed. But I don't know if you need I don't know if you need a space between them. You probably know that. You're just probably typing really quickly. But so Jessica, I think it's the light. Are you talking about it seems much clearer. It seems much clearer. So and then Mo puts comments. Man, you are testing. You are a rock star. Now I may forget all these testings and stuff, but that sounds good. A lot clearer. Well, cool. I'm glad someone was here. Mo, Joe, when I bought my computer, I did see you could use an Affirm program and make payments, I think. Joe, when I bought my computer, I did see you could use an Affirm program and make payments, I think. Well, cool, Mo. I'm Lost Soul. Hello. Thank you for being here. And I hope it was okay. I assume you don't mind. But we just dropped your link, and if someone could drop her link again, Mo. But Lost Soul, you were just such a gentle, and I do have to back up. I know I've told you this before, Scarlett, but with my disabilities, I don't ever usually remember people's names, and usually I have to just look at their handle. And so that's why I keep saying Lost Souls. And Sure, that is fine. Thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, Mo, if you can drop it again. I mean, she has plenty of subscribers, but yeah, please follow her. She's super cool. She's great. So anyway, I think because you are so kind and I've really enjoyed your streams and stuff. And thank you for having me on the panel. That was so neat. And that 4 hours went by in no time. And, you know, we all could have opinions and we could have different opinions. And there was no drama. We just moved to the next topic. That's pretty rare in most of the YouTube live streams that I've seen. So that is really cool. Again, I say I'm not a kind soul. Scarlett, who is Lost Souls, Scarlett is a kind soul. And people are like, you are kind, Joe, but I use different words for me. I think I'm empathetic. I think I'm an advocate, you know, those kind of things. But anyway, Scarlett, I'm testing. This is really just a test. I'm testing Nightbot. I found out in your stream last night from your Mo. I'm sorry, I don't. My mind is usually racing, so sometimes I ask questions in streams, and I don't mean to ever hijack a stream. But you know, like Jingle and Grandma, I think they're, you know, they remember from me from the night before, and they probably remember some of my questions, so I can make shorter questions. And I was like, "Hey, how do you do Nightbot? Is that resident? Can I program for, you know, how do I program for my StreamYards?" Again, I didn't want to hijack your stream. I like to stay on the topic, but my mind races. But anyway, they told me your stream ended at 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm not a doer. I am not a doer until 6 weeks ago. And when I heard of Idaho 4, now I'm this neurotic OCD doer. And so I get off at 5 a.m. I go to Nightbot. It takes me weeks to research stuff. I print it up and I read it and highlight it and go, am I able to do this? Well, bam, I set up Nightbot. And, you know, I know my problem is I'm going to set up 75 Nightbots. And I know I'm going to have to watch out for that. But I just set up 3 just to see if it worked, and it worked. So I'm mostly doing that. So anyway, hello, everybody. And Mo Lost Souls TC, hello. Joe was just bragging on you, and we shared your channel. Yes, thank you, Mo. And Lost Soul, oh God. And you know, the multitasking. I don't like to make generalities and talk about genders and stuff. But I think I've heard in my many years of life that men are less good at multitasking than women. I think I've heard that enough to say that's probably mostly true. So anyway, when I'm telling you, Scarlett, like, how do you multitask? And you're like, well, a lot of practice and stuff. And I mean, but for me, as a male or just as Joe Hart, you know when I read a comment. Yeah, I mean, you know when I read a comment and you know when I respond to a comment. But Lost Souls is just like typing and she's in mid-sentence. And I mean, I'm like, how do you do that? No one knows you're responding to comments. You know, it's just amazing. So Mo's a rock star, Lost Souls. Charlotte, I don't know if I'll try to remember your name is Charlotte. So Lost Souls. Sure, that is fine. Thank you. And then Mo, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're well too. Yeah, when do you get up? Mo, please subscribe to Lost Souls TC. By the way, Lost Souls, I might ask the same question over and over and I'll forget, but I don't think I ever figured out what TC means. But when I'm describing it to people, I spell it, you know, I give, you know, I'm like, Lost Souls TC in chat, like Tom Charlie. You know, I just say words so that they don't hear the letters incorrectly. But what's the TC stand for? I probably should know, but I don't. Mo, yes, I'm doing good. I actually just woke up. Yeah, you do those late. And I know you're in, you know, you're in, anyway, I know your time zone. And my time zone's different. So, Joe, thank you so much. You're a kind soul. Like I said, I don't usually use the word kind. I am very empathetic. I am an advocate, mostly self-advocacy, but I'll advocate for anybody about IEPs, about SSDI, about disabilities, about lawyers. I'll do all that stuff. Mo, I'm waking up about 4 a.m. I miss all the good streams and have FOMO, fear of missing out. LOLLO. So you're waking up at 4, Mo. I'm just trying to get I was guilty as everybody 3 or 4 weeks ago when we were screaming out everybody's names and we were crucifying all the, hoodie guy. In my opinion, hoodie guy will never, ever, ever get his life back again, ever. And people are like, oh, in 10 years, he'll be all right. But and same thing with the ex. His life will never be the same again, ever. And we have nothing to base all our screaming. And, that was, I don't like the word shame, but that was very shameful that people did that. Was it for clicks? Was it for, clickbait? I don't know. I don't know why people is true crime. I like that. Cool. Thank you. I'll probably ask again. But anyway, I'm trying to get back to the basics. I'm trying to get back to, CDT I love, but she's usually in the morning. And ATS News I love, but she's usually in the morning. And, Grizzly I love, but, and as you can see, my pattern is factual streamers. Just the facts, ma'am. Criminality, Teresa. I'm just the facts, ma'am. So, Ara, hey there. How are you, Ara? I'm sure you see Lost Souls right above you. Thanks for being here, Ara. I'm just testing. I'm testing Nightbot, and I'm trying to test Nightbot with my 6 different destinations and stuff. So, and with my synapses in my head, I'm always testing. And I have certainly gotten some feedback of, Joe, you might want to temper the testing. And I'm like, I test. People can come and go as they see fit. I'm not going to grow into a huge thing, but all right, it's very nice to have you. Lost Souls, Nightbot is an awesome thing to have for the mods. It makes things a lot easier for them. Yes, I've done 3, and I'm sure Mo will test them again, but I've done, I don't want to say exclamation point because that's so long to say. For the hashtag, you can say # or hashtag, and those are kind of short. But anyway, I'm going to have to figure something else. But Exca, I don't know what to say. Point. Anyway, exclamation point, Twitter, TikTok, and funding are the 3 I've done. But I'm sure I will come up with 75 of them, which will be crazy. Yes, Lost Souls, I'm just learning, but it's very helpful. And Mo is a great tester. She tested all 3, and she was able to send them. And then I said, Joe, you'll get used to it. Oh, thank you, Lost Souls. Thanks, Charlotte. I do think it's a gender thing. I hear many husbands and wives say, yep, he can't multitask, and she can multitask till the cows come home. So I just, I know I don't like the gender. So TC is True Climb. And then Ara, hey there. How you doing, Ara? Sorry, I got all screwed up there. And Charlotte Lasso says, hey, Ara. Ara was, as I've mentioned, I've been in Scarlett Lasso's stream probably 10 times, but I with my neuroses and stuff, I usually drop in for a couple minutes and I'm like, oh, I got to see the other 100 streams. But anyway, 2 nights ago, I finally dropped in for the whole thing, or most of the whole thing. And she was inviting people up, and she was having some trouble with links and stuff for people to get up there. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go up. So I wanted 1 or 2 of the mods to say, go ahead, Joe, if you, and I usually need that encouragement. So I did go up there. Well, it took me a bit to finally figure it out. And I went in there with my laptop, and then I had to back out because you couldn't see me. So I went in there with my iPhone, and it was much clearer. But by the time I was backstage, there was already 3 people up there, and I'm like, oh, I can't, I can do 1 or 2. I'm not good at multitasking, or multifunction or whatever. So anyway, by the time I got up there, Ara was there, and it seemed like it was the 4 of us. Cherokee, I think Cherokee was the 4th one. I don't know her. I didn't know Ara. And it was the four of us, and it was like 4 hours of the panel. Like I said, the stream probably started an hour or so before that, but the panel was 4 hours ish. And we would talk about a topic. We could have 4 different opinions. There was no drama. And we moved on to the next topic. Again, so, in my opinion, so rare, so rare, so rare. I've seen the drama. I've seen this. I've seen that. So anyway, that's who Ara is, and that's Lost Souls. Mo, hoodie guy identity hasn't even been confirmed by Ellie. Do y'all think it would help all the drama if Ellie confirmed a little more? I do. I do think it would help with the drama, but I think we're 100% responsible for the drama. I don't think the Ellie owes us anything at all. The only exceptions, I would say there's 2 exceptions, which they've kind of have flubbed up. The one exception is the Ellie, the law enforcement, must help the students feel safe on campus. They must get enough information out so the students feel safe. I think they kind of flubbed up because they said there's no imminent danger, and then they reversed on that. They can't say there's no imminent danger. They don't know. And then the second is they owe information to the families. And that, kind of was tested. I'm sure they were giving the families a lot of information. Steve talked, which he's entitled to talk. I have my own, that can be my own 15 minutes about Steve, but he's entitled to talk. And, but they pulled back on him, but probably all the parents, because he was sharing too much information. So, I think a profile, I'm new to crime sleuthing. This is my second case. But it seems like if they were to give somewhat of a profile, that might help. And, I don't know if profiles can say a male, only one person, he's white, he's 22 to 25 years old, so Inan is 30 years old. So does that eliminate him? So I don't know how specific they can, and I don't think it's Inan. I don't think it's any. I think the perp is someone that no one in the world, I know that's a little extreme, but I think no one in the world has mentioned or discussed the perp yet, ever. I know that's extreme, and people are like, no, this streamer has. He was the first to mention it. Everybody wants to be the first. And I'm like, golly, can't we just get along? Can't we just, there's one person in particular. Anytime there's a, hey, this is what I think. And he's like, I mentioned that the first week, like he gets a prize or something to be the first person. I don't get that. So anyway, Mo, I think it would help. I personally have no faith, and golly, I don't mean to rag about them, but I'm going to rag on them. I have no faith with the Moscow Police Department. I have a lot of faith, or there's no reason not to have faith in the FBI, but the FBI doesn't talk. They don't do press conferences. They don't share. They don't, which is good. In Idaho State Police, I don't have an opinion. He doesn't seem, Kedrick, I think it's a common first name, but without the N. So I think it's Kedrick. I don't know if Kendrick is common, but there's a famous singer that I'm sure a lot of babies are named after him. So anyway, I think it would help. I think you're right, Mo. Ara, hello. And Ara, support LSC, Lost Souls. More. Mo, yes, it really would. Yes. Lost Souls. I really think so too. I know they could share a little more and not compromise the investigation. And just one aspect, and I'm learning, I'm a newbie, but one aspect of cases is they have to keep enough information so that when they do get the killer and the killer's confessing or whatever, it can't be a copycat killer because they got enough information. There's got to be a couple details that only the killer would know. And I think, in the big picture, I'm sure there's 100 characteristics about the killing, and they could let us know about 90 because the 10 are still reserved just for the killer. So yeah. So I got probably 75 on 9. How do you remember them all? Anyway. Mo, right. They really need to do a presser. Oh, they're scared of pressers. They're I think, I can go on. By the way, Those 4 hours went by quick. They did, Lost Souls. You're and I did, by the way, I did a 4 hour plus yesterday, and my streams are intimate and stuff, except for the Twitter. Don't forget the Twitter. That says 4, but I have 150 to 200 viewers on Twitter at any time. So thank you, Twitter. I can't wait until you make comments. I think StreamYard said that there's no plan for that in the future, but you can comment over in Twitter. My DMs are open. You can send things there. I'm going to figure out how to watch you all live. So when you make a comment, I'll try to comment live. But for now, I would comment in the next stream. So thank you, Twitter. You're currently my biggest platform. But yeah, my opinion is no positive feedback at all happened with all 3 press conferences. None. So there is no reason they're going to do a press conference. You know, he smiles too much. They thank too many. You know, that second press conference where they spent 10, 15 minutes thanking every agency, and holy shit. Holy shit. All he had to say was, we have a lot of people involved. They're very important to us. We value your input. Thank you, but let's get on the case. Could have done it in 1 minute or less, but he had to spend 50. And I'm sure the mayor and everybody else said, you better effing thank everybody, but not on this case. They could have done that in 1 minute. So Mo, yes, 100%. And those 4 hours went by quick. And again, Lost Souls, I don't mean to, I was in my stream, and when a couple people came by from your, you know, and I was like, is she live now? She said 10:30. I think it's supposed to be 11:30, isn't it? And so I got a little nervous. I was like, okay, we got to end my stream. I have to go to Lost Souls. And then Brittany went live, and, you know, I'm like, oh, so I list, you know, anyway, I hope to always drop into your stream immediately. So I hope to do that. So, Mo, your panel was the first I've ever been on besides my own, Joe. Well, I feel honored, Mo. You were so good. And it was intimate. And I think it was before Twitter. So I think it was before Twitter, or I was unaware of Twitter. But I think it was before Twitter. So when it said 4, it really was 4. So it was an intimate setting. So I'm glad you did it, Mo. But again, full disclosure, it's 4 plus 200 that are watching. So it's not as... Innan is just a creepy neighbor. Yep. And Joe V and so many people. They're just, you know, and I you know, Joe V, you know, I am of the philosophy of, you know, whatever that quote is, you know, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. I am a true believer of that. You know, politically on Twitter, I follow everyone because I want to hear what everyone is saying. And that's just the way I do it. So, you know, Innan was, or not Innan, Joe V, well, Innan too, but I want to give Innan exactly 0 seconds of time or air or anything. I could instantly tell, and I know it's unfair to judge people immediately, but I could instantly tell he was fake, he was shallow, he was a jerk. He brought a half a bottle of wine. He invited himself to those parties, or thought he could. You know, I didn't want to give him any time at all. But it's true with him anyway. So Joe V's talking about TikTok. So I go over to TikTok. I have no filters. I went in really hot. And I asked him 2 questions, and he read them, and he was like, F you. And I'm like, okay, I'll chill out a little bit. So then I asked 3 or 4 questions. And so I said 3 or 4 questions. And they Joe, just use short words on Nightbot, and the mods will remember them quickly. Thank you. Thank you. I'm concerned about the wordiness. Did you see him? Mo, if you could drop the funding one. Anyway, like, let me show you this. Let's see here. Okay. So to the crowd out there, including Scarlett, as you can tell from my trigger warning at the bottom and my banner right there, I'm way too wordy. I put in too many characters, and I don't think I'll ever change that, but I think I have to somehow streamline it. So anyway, I don't know if I don't know if we have done the exclamation point funding yet, but I hit the max. The hashtag, the last character hashtag, that's the max. I ran out of characters. So anyway, I don't know what to do. I know I need to, hey hey Kahek. I'm not, too much against promotion, but I would much rather know you. Now Mo did funding, but I don't see it posted yet. But let's see here. So Kahek, let's see here. Hi, I want to offer promotion of my channel. Oh, the price is lower than any competitor. Yeah, sorry, I don't pay any money. It didn't work that time, Joe. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure why. Try again. I'm just guessing without knowing. I have a bachelor's of science degree in engineering science, but that was a long time ago. And I was part of a master's of engineering science, but my synapses don't work anymore. So I kind of know that stuff enough to be dangerous. But I'm thinking maybe a Kahek. Oh, that's on Twitch. So none of y'all see that. I had that one of my mods. Please subscribe to my Twitter account. Yeah, can you try the funding? Because maybe, and I'm sure it's okay if Nightbot has a hiccup, and well, sometimes it takes a while for it to pop up on the chat. Okay, cool. Well, let's wait for funding. So, TikTok, thank you, Mo. You're a rock star. Anyway, I had this one. I'm new to all this stuff, and I don't know what mods do. And, I was asking people to mod, and this woman was like, oh, I'm scared to be a mod. And I'm like, look, I have so low expectations. You can do whatever you want. And yay, there it goes. Oh, wait, Mo. So you did do exclamation funding, and it came up. So, okay. So Lasso, again, I usually don't retain things. I know I'm asking for people's help and stuff, but I may not retain everything. But that Nightbot about my funding is maxed out. Yeah, there is the funding one, but that is maxed out where it says $ Joe Hart space hashtag. That hashtag is the longest. I was going to do hashtag Venmo and, all that stuff, but I've run out of characters. That's the maximum number of characters I can write. So if I'm going to add Venmo, and yay, thank you, Mo. But if I'm going to add Venmo and PayPal, I have to eliminate, part of the top words, which, I mean, the iPhone, iPad, laptop, car repairs, that those might evolve and change over time. So I could probably just say my expenses or, whatever. But anyway, any ideas on? So let's go back up here. So TC is true crime. So I'm going to go back a couple. Sorry. So Mo says your panel was the first I've ever been on besides my own, Joe. That is so sweet. I feel honored, and you're always invited. And Scarlett Lasso says Inan is just a creepy neighbor. Amen. Scum. Mo, I always say we don't have to unscrew anyone else's light to make ours shine brighter. I always say we don't have to unscrew anyone else's light to make ours shine brighter. I assume you're talking about cutting people down, and if we could just support everybody. And I don't recall what I said about cutting people down, but I get what you mean. And yeah, that is a phenomenal way to look at it, because in a room with 10 lamps and 10 light bulbs, they can all be on. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to diminish it. Amen, Mo. I like your energy. Joe, just use short words on Nightbot and the mods will remember them quickly. That's so cool. Creepy neighbor just wanted his 5 minutes of fame. And exclamation funding. And so I guess no one will see this unless I, so this is my Twitch. This is my Twitch comment. I'm sending to 6 destinations. I'm learning that Twitch can comment, of course, because they just did here. Facebook profile and J Block. I didn't see you come back, so I hope I was behind on comments, so I might have missed you, J Block, before you came and went. I'm sorry about that. Again, I hope your family's doing well, and New York, I hope New York's doing all right and things like that. So anyway, K-Heck, I don't know how to say his name. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on, incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on, off, customize. Go to dodgehype.com. Isn't that Bitcoin thing? Go to dodgehype.com. Anyway, thanks, Kahet. And what I was trying to tell the story, there was a new mod, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know what to do," and they're like, and then they got so proud, and they're like, "Okay, I'm ready for trolls." And so I got a comment from Twitch, and I said, "There you go. I won't block them. You can have at them." And so she disappears for a minute or so, and she comes back and she says, "I don't see any inappropriate comments." I'm like, "It's right there." And then I would read the comments, and she's like, "No, I don't see them." And I'm like, "Oh, I guess Twitch doesn't go to your all stream." And they're like, "We don't see any Twitch." So anyway, Mo, it didn't work that time, Joe. Yes, that was concerning. Twitter? And please subscribe to my Twitter. I need 14,342 more followers before I can follow anyone. So if you follow me on that, I don't automatically follow back because someone follows me, but I'm trying to start to do that in YouTube Live because I definitely need to grow everything, but I can't follow you on that account. So I would follow you on another account. I have 3 accounts, and I'd follow you on one of the other 2 accounts, but then, people are like, "Oh, wait, maybe I'm supposed to follow. Maybe I'm on the wrong one," but you're not. That's the main one to follow. So I need 14,000 more before I can start following anybody else. Mo, sometimes it takes a while for it to pop up in chat. Cool. TikTok. And there is TikTok. I need, I don't know what I need, 380. I think I need 340 or so followers to go live. Prior to 6 weeks ago, TikTok was going to be my main platform because it seems like you can fairly easily monetize if you get 1,000 followers. In July, I was going to a lot of motorsports events. I tend to get a lot of traffic because I'm showing cars and haulers and, sometimes drivers and stuff. So anyway, I had like 8 people on TikTok. And then within 4 months, I got 600 of them. So I was like, cool, I just need 400 more. And then the season ended. So it kind of took a slow thing. So yeah, I need about 300 plus followers on TikTok. Now on Twitter, you can follow and then mute. I'm OCD. So like during a typical NASCAR race, I could tweet 200 plus times. And so people are like, "Whoa, that's a little too intense." So they mute me, which is fine with me. I used to get a little sensitive about that. I was like, "Why do you mute me?" But I want the follower. I need 14,000 followers. So feel free to mute me. It is excessive. I am OCD. It is. Mo, Lost Souls. Okay, thank you so much. And then funding, if you're so inclined, throw money. Oh my goodness. Ben Beetle, Ben, how are you? God, all these Brown Bear. Thank you. I'm way behind on comments. Ben, thank you very much. I know where you live. I don't want it. You're welcome to. Oh, but you're on Facebook, so no one on YouTube can see your comments. But Ben, this is one of my original buddies from Meerkat and other things, and he's a great streamer. And Ben, I don't know if you're on YouTube. I'm mostly on YouTube over here. I'm still small potatoes, but we could probably have people follow you if you're on YouTube. But anyway, Ben is a great person over elsewhere. He doesn't live where I live. He lives elsewhere. So let me see. So, okay. Charlotte Loss says, you're welcome, Mo. And Loss, yes, there is the funding one. Now, I didn't, oh, yay, there is the funding one. Now, I don't know if you're saying you finally saw mine or if there's a stock, a default ones, but I printed up all the defaults on my, Nightbot, and there was like 10 or 12 of them. And currently, with my minimal experience with StreamYard and YouTube, none of them made sense. I'm like, well, I don't do games, and I'd love to do a poll, but I don't know how to do a poll. But it was kind of weird. It wasn't. Yeah, it seems like we'll have to custom all of them because those didn't. So anyway, I'm not sure if you're saying there is a funding one or yay, you finally saw one. So Mo, yay! Do a command for each one. So one for Venmo, one for Cash App. Oh, that's so hard on my TikTokers. I mean, on my mods. Really? Okay, I'll thank you. So Mo, you can turn off where people can post links. Only mods can drop links here. You might turn off where people can post links and. Now I don't really know I know what a link looks like when it's when it's purple. But I don't think, is there a link in this? Yeah, go to dodgehype.com. And he typed out dot, so I don't think that's a clickable link. And I don't, anyway, thank you. I'm not, I'm not usually too concerned about, people can come and go. I wouldn't trust anonymous links, to be honest. Yeah, I'm very, I can be very skeptical, and then I can be very gullible in the same breath. Hi, Brown Bear. It's good to see you. So Ben Beetle. Hello, Joe. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, Ben. How are you doing over? Feel free to let people know where you're from, or if it's okay if I mention where you're at. I don't usually like to do that unless they say it's okay. Yes, never let anyone but mods post links. Cool. Brown Bear. Hi, Joe. Hi, Brown Bear. And then Charlotte Lassos. Hey, Brown Bear. And TikTok, you have to have 1K followers and 100,000 views within 30 days to monetize. My sister is monetized. They moved modular homes with cranes. Wow, that is cool. Now, I don't know how many views I have, but I think I have like 5,000 or I wouldn't. I don't think I'll ever have 1,000 views, 100,000 views in 30 days. Now, I didn't. Like I said, I have to print up things and highlight it for me to remember. I didn't print it up for TikTok, but I think I only need 1,000 followers. But yeah, if it's 100K views, I might as well throw that to the side. I'll never get that. Brown Bear, hi, Lost Souls. Amen. And then Mo, Brown Bear, hello. And Brown Bear Jamboree. What's your YouTube channel, Joe? I'm on YouTube. Well, cool. My mods can post here, but you won't be able to see those. So it's let me see. I think it's in my banner. There. Oh, good. No, that's no good. that is my YouTube channel, but it should be that's anyway. My YouTube channel, which I think is the same as my YouTube studio. I haven't figured that out yet, but it's Sifa. Hey Sifa, how are you? So yeah, my YouTube channel, which I'm learning, is at Joe Hart PWDS 8641. So that's Joe Hart, my name, JOEHART, and then PWDS, person with disabilities, plural, PWDS, and then 8641. That's an arbitrary number. I think YouTube came up with it. But I was talking about your channel, Ben, but I don't know how to, I don't think I can get your channel over here. I don't, Mo, if you happen to be a magician, if you could try to look for Ben Beadle's YouTube channel, it's probably mostly his name, Ben Beadle. Oh, golly, you can't see those things. Okay, yeah, there's his name on the screen, even though you can't see Facebook comments. So it's Ben Beadle, Benbeedell, Ben Beadle. And Ben, I don't think I've ever asked you how to pronounce your name, but I think I'm saying it correctly. So Lost Souls, Charlotte, just make sure to give all the mods the commands. I sent out a mass mod email with the commands. Lost Soul, I am so lost. I apologize in advance that mods don't have it yet. I do believe I'm in StreamYard, so I don't see the blue wrenches, but I do believe Mo is the only mod so far. And it was my announcement. Anyway, yes, boy, I am, you know, and I still forget them sometimes. I bet. Hey, Sifa, I did get your message, and we can talk about it. I'm not an expert. You know, I've never done I'm not an expert. I really appreciate it that you enjoyed me and you you know, you wanted to send me that stuff, and we can follow up on it, and I'm willing and able. I mean, I'm pretty busy of sorts, and my head is, you know, I'm like a chicken with my head chopped off. But so yeah, I would we can continue anyway. I'm not. It's weird. I'm just Joe Hart. I'm not anybody special. But thank you for sending me that. Sifa, I'm shocked. You said it right. Well, cool. I don't know what it is. I assume it's some version of your name, which I do consider this the open internet. So please don't share things. I think it's the open internet. Many streamers treat their stream as a intimate, you know, little living room, and that's true. But anyway, don't share, don't divulge things you don't want to divulge, please. So, hey, Joe, I'm good. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm shocked. You said it right. Sifa. And so anyway, that was Mo, Sifa, hello. And Sifa, hi, Mo. Yeah, Mo's my mod. I don't see Fern. Just popping in to say hello. Can't stay. But much love to you all. Thank you, Fern. I'm gonna scroll down just to make sure if there's other people that have popped in. Ben Beadle Productions is the name of my YouTube channel. Is Ben's channel Ben Beadle Productions? Yes, Mo, you found it. Yes. And I will forever assume all the comments can see all the comments. I will never remember that you can't. So I'm sorry. Yes, Mo. Ben's channel is Beatles Productions, which I guess there's an S after the Beatles, like a possessive. So Beatles Productions, same thing as you. You are down to earth. That's what I like. Well, thanks, Brown Bear. Are you the there it is, Mo. Thank you. So Ben, Mo, my mod, just dropped your subscription. I have an intimate room, but if anybody wants to follow him, and I'm sure by now Ben doesn't care where I say he's from, but he's over in the UK and he does great stuff and he shows stuff around the UK and he does a lot of different things. He does TikTok and he does great stuff. So anyway, he's always cool to check out. So I'll go back a little bit. Sifa, yes. Hey, Joe, I'm good. How are you? I'm shocked you said it right. Sifa, hello. Brown Bear, Sifa, man, you're getting a lot of love here. Of course, because, of course, you know, Lost Souls, Charlotte is here, and yeah, just popping in to say hello. Can't stay, but much love to you. Thanks, Fern. I understand. So yeah, Brown Bear. I was going to ask you if you were Fern, because Fern talked about that's the name of one of her bears, and I guess I don't know much about bears. So Brown Bear, where's Jamboree? Where's your name come from? I might have already asked you that. I may forget. So Sifa, I know he's saying it right, and I was saying all wrong forever. Now I don't want to. This is the open internet. Please don't divulge anything you don't want to divulge. So I'll just talk in code. I will talk in code. I've been in streams before, and I would notice that some people would use the terms, just, generally the term mom and son. So I didn't know if that was a real thing or not. I'm guessing it, not real. That's not the word I want to mean. So anyway, don't divulge anything you don't want to. So Sifa, hey, Brown Bear, and hey, Fern. Yeah, that's the name of one of her bears. I hope you don't mind me mentioning that. Fern. Joe, if y'all need help, just let me know. Oh, I need tons of help. Nightbot was huge. I always have a ton of questions. Can you? Yeah. Anyway, thank you. I definitely need a lot of help. Sifa, I wasn't expecting that. And then the thing that no one can see, Ben over in Facebook, which was Jay Block was over there, and Billy. Billy was over there too. So that's 3 people. By the way, Ben, this is my first. I'm in StreamYard, streaming to 6 destinations or platforms. And that includes Facebook profile and Facebook page. And I've done 10 streams so far to all 6 destinations. And today is the first day that a Facebook person has now sent a comment. Now it's been 3. I don't know if it posted differently today or is more vote. I'm sure my numbers are going up. So maybe it went up on the algorithm and more people saw it. But so Beatles Productions is the name of my YouTube channel. Thank you, Ben. Is Ben's channel Beatles Production? It is, but with the S, I think. I assume he didn't, it probably has the S, but thank you. So I'm sure you already have it. Fern, hello. And no worries, Joe. We think you're special. Thanks. You are special. You are down to earth. That's what I like. Thanks. Someday I'm going to get to Idaho 4. And anybody's welcome to send in topics or questions. And we can probably even do a panel if people want to. I don't know if I guess Ara is not around, which, I mean, I know it's, people can pop in and out all you want. I know people are busy and I just like people to stop by. So it's great. Fern, have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you. Please subscribe to Ben at Beatles Productions. There you go, Ben. You are posted. And Brown Bear Jamboree. Thank you, Fern. And now in YouTube, now everybody can see Ben Beatles' comments because he's on YouTube now. Ben, are you on 2 devices? Well, I always like to test things. So can you also send me a Facebook? Only if you're on 2 devices. But usually most people that were on Meerkat had 3, 4, 5, 6 devices going at once. So if you have a second device, if you could also send me a Facebook comment so I can see it coming from both y'all. That is so cool. So that's Ben Beatles. I am here on I'm here on my YouTube channel now. Well, that is so cool. And Mo says, Ben, welcome. And my mind, I just impulsively think of questions. So I don't know if Ben, if you can scroll up about 4 comments or 2 comments and see that your link was posted. I assume you can. I assume when you come into a stream, you get to go back and see more of the comments. So Charlotte Los Souls, hey, Beatles Production. That's Ben Beatle, my buddy from Meerkat and multiple, we've been both live streaming for 7 to 8 years, very close to each other. So he's great. Sifa, Brown Bear Jamboree is part of our family at Lost Souls channel. Well, cool. I thought that's where she came from, but I always like to know about names and stuff. My name came about because I love to go camping. We travel in our van. I think I followed you, and I think your little blip on the about showed that. And I was like, that's so cool. Maybe I have the wrong person, but I think I followed you, and it was a cute little paragraph. I sporadically travel a lot. That's probably the best way to describe it. But and usually once I leave my apartment, I hesitate coming back. So sometimes I can hit the road for 2.5 months or 3.5 months or another 2.5 months. That's what I usually do. Once I hit the road, I hesitate coming back. I have a car. It's a Cadillac that I got from my sister, and it's, you know, falling apart and stuff. But I would love to get a Class B van with a shower and unlimited Wi-Fi, however that works. And I would love to hit the road. That would be so good. Great to see you, Joe, on here. That's cool. Did you make a comment yet? I'm way behind, so you probably already made a comment. So Beatles, I have subscribed to your YouTube channel. Obviously, I'm all over the place today, but generally, I think I'm going to wait for Christmas and New Year's to end and stuff. But generally, I'm going to try to focus on the Idaho 4 primarily. That's the reason I've been wanting to get on the YouTube live for 5 years, and I'm not a doer. I just spun my wheels. And StreamYard, I had not heard of that word 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks. Never heard the word. I've heard of Streamlabs and other things that are similar, OCB or OCS or OBS, whatever that is, that other thing. I've heard of those, but I would download it and couldn't figure it out and say F it and throw it away. StreamYard is relatively real easy. So to me, but Mo Brown Bear, I love to watch van life. Yeah, I mean, so, sorry, Joe, but I have to go. I hope I didn't miss you. Bye, Mo. What's that? 4:04. Oh, 4 minutes ago. I probably missed you, Mo. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm not over in YouTube, so I don't see blue wrenches, but I think Mo is my only blue wrench. I don't know, Charlotte, if you would like to be a blue wrench. I would love to offer it to you, but I know you're very busy with all your other stuff, and I have so little expectations and stuff. But and I'm not asking just because I have none right now. I do pretty well with trolls, and it's not the end of the world. Now I get concerned, and I don't call them trolls. I think 85% of the time it's just a difference of opinions, and then it escalates real quickly. But anyway, I get nervous about trolls because it may offend other people, and it's my stream. But I usually, I'm not I'm sure today now I'll get a troll that will upset you. Brown Bear, Mo, I watch a lot of van folks. Do you? I bet there's a lot of them out there. Lassos, Scarlett says, Mo, have a great day. See you soon, Mo. Yeah, Mo. Oh, only one device. Okay, Ben, thank you for coming over to YouTube. That's so... One, don't you have 5 at the moment? So Lost Souls, Beatles, I just subbed up. Cool. Yeah, I mean he's and Ben, I wouldn't be good at describing what you do. I forget things and butcher it, and so feel free to write. Well, I mean, Ben, you can share whatever you want here, but feel free to give a paragraph or a couple sentences about what your streams might be about and stuff, and I guess no one can leave links now. But Beetle, I just subbed up. That is so cool. Thank you, Charlotte Lost Souls. Beatles at the moment. Yeah, I'm sure you have other devices. Ben is one of the people that tried to sell me on Androids, and I'm like, he's a mastered with Androids, and I'm like, I glazed over, and I'm like, Ben, I believe you. I understand. I don't understand. I believe you, and I get that it's that you're passionate about it, but I could never do that. Give me an iPhone that you can't reprogram, and Ben, Ben's a master with that stuff, and I'm like, I believe, great friend. Well, okay, so yeah, Ben. I've known Joe for many years. Ben, a great friend. Thank you, Ben. You're a good friend to me too. And it's Meerkat. I mean, that's where Nightbot, Brown Bear Jamboree much better. Stop spamming emotes warning. So, Charlotte, I don't know if you're done. If you're gone, I don't know if you're here, Charlotte. But this Nightbot, to my knowledge, I have not set this up. I have not set up that Nightbot can do something like this. And I think last night you were saying, Nightbot, and I think it's you set it up your own way, but I think you said Nightbot can't block and blah, blah. And not, again, my eyes glaze over. But I'm just wondering, does Nightbot, and by the way, Brown Bear, I didn't see you do anything wrong. So I think they, their AI probably read. Anyway, I didn't see anything wrong. continue doing. I'm sorry I keep it up on the stream, but I'm just trying to learn. So anyway, Charlotte, does Nightbot do things that I didn't set up? And you know, Brown Bear Jamboree, much better. Stop spamming emotes. Warning. Jesus. And I don't think you did. How much does it cost to use StreamYard? There's a free plan, but you only can go to one destination. There's a $25 a month per month, or $20 a month if you pay for the whole year, where you can go to 3 destinations. And I'm currently on the second paid level, the third level plan. It's $49 a month and $39 a month if you pay yearly, and you can go to 8 destinations. I have 6 destinations. I'm OCD. I don't want to choose 3, so I'm going to all 6. But I have to test quickly because I can't afford $49 a month, and I can't afford $468 a month. So if it ends up being worth it, I am going to, full disclosure, I'm going to fundraise for that $468. And it seems like it's going to be worth it. It seems like I'm going to get to that. So, Brown Bear, I am just going to go back to your comment again, just to learn what. So see you soon, Mo. It obviously can't be that. Mo, I watch a lot of Van folks. Maybe that's vanilla folks. I mean, I know what you meant, but so anyway, I should probably stream down. My name came about because I loved it. And again, I don't think I'm looking, Brown Bear. I think you're fine. I'm just trying to learn what happened. So let me stream down. If that Nightbot command is going to have to be turned off. Holy moly, how do I do that? Joe, you'll have to turn off those commands and put just your commands only so it doesn't time people out. Holy shit. I am so sorry, Brown Bear. Maybe it's the emojis I put. Yeah, Brown Bear, I don't think you did anything wrong. So, can I turn them off while I'm on? Okay, I'm going to go to Nightbot, just see. I'm off screen. I'm on Nightbot's page. It's nightbot.tv/command/customs. Maybe I'll go to dashboard. And I probably can't do anything right now, but and I am a bit paranoid. Not paranoid, but I can get anyway. I'm forever in trouble. Ha! Don't you worry, Joe. I'm worried. It's my stream. But yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. Apparently I scared. Sometimes you scare me. So, okay, I'm not paranoid. And again, this whole stream is about testing. So I'm not really ever getting off topic. I'm testing. So, and Charlotte, feel free to not, I could probably pick your brain forever, and feel free to say, well, Joe, I charge people $50 an hour. No, whatever. You're a kind, gentle soul, but let me know if I do it too much. But I'm not paranoid, but in my 6 weeks of being on YouTube and StreamYard, I have made who you could call potentially enemies, or people that don't care for me, and people I don't care for them. And that might be different people, but I have made enemies. And one I can think of in particular, but probably a couple people, but one person I can think of in particular, they're kind of technically savvy. They're IT savvy. They're technically savvy. So my first initial thought is, can someone come into Nightbot and hack it? I mean, I know it's AI, but like, just the phrase, sometimes you scare me, kind of sounds like the words this person would say. So anyway, I'm not paranoid. I think I'm neurotically aware. And anyway, I don't know what the difference is, but Yeah, Joe, you're going to have haters, which I don't care about haters. I'm just worrying. I mean, I do care about haters. I'm hypersensitive and stuff and stuff and stuff. The one hater, called me out in a very positive way last night in a different stream, and he was like, "Go see Joe's stuff. He's really great." I'm like, "You don't mean that. Don't say fake stuff." But anyway, I just care about, do you think they can hack in? Could they? And I'm sure anybody can hack into anything if they try hard enough. But that this is my first time using Nightbot, so that could be a very mechanical phrase. But I'm a little concerned that my little doohickey guy that doesn't like me could have. Anyway, I'm getting off on topics. So So Beatles, I don't use Android. Oh, I'm sorry. So you know how to program. I'm so far behind. I'm going to go back and do all of them. Sorry. I know that's how much does it cost on StreamYard? $25 a month, $20 a month for yearly for 3 destinations, $49 a month, $39 a month for yearly for 8 destinations. Joe, sure, I would love to help you. Well, thank you. And we can do a panel, by the way, too. But I'm kind of hyper focused on. Oh dear, Nightbot gave me a spam warning. Is $25 a month for the lowest package. That's per month. You can pay $20 a month if you pay yearly. Beatles. I have 9 phones. I use them as hard drives. I have a few, but as we have discovered a couple years ago, that 19-year-old wizard discovered that Apple throttles their phones, and everybody knew Apple throttled their phones, but that 19-year-old, or he might have been 17, but I think he was 17-year-old wizard proved that Apple throttled their phone, and he won the case. And so anyway, I have a bunch of iPhones, but they're all throttled and falling apart, and I'm like, so I am a lover of iPhones these days, Joe. Do I have it wrong? Were you teaching me how to program iPhones? I think you were doing Androids. So Lossos, Joe's going to have to turn those off. Amen. I'm going to have to figure that out. Beatles Productions. I don't use Android. Now, Lossos, Joe, I'm here. Is that a typo? Oh, wait. That Nightbot command is going to have to be turned off. Can I do it right now during this stream? And if so, you'll have to walk me through. But when I'm over there, I can't see your comments. Oh, but you could talk if you want to come in on the panel and talk me through it. I've been a lover of iPhones ever since the very first iPhone came out. So I am wrong. How do you program them? I thought iPhones couldn't be changed. But I mean, you taught, I was like, I'm glazing over. Stop teaching that. That Nightbot command is going to have to be turned off. Maybe it's the emojis I put. That's what it looks like there, Joe. You have to turn off and put just your commands only so it doesn't time people out. Sometimes you scare me. Okay, I want to read them all, but the commands that is putting to me and is just automatic and just have to be deleted. Sorry, that was a typo. I thought you were hacked. That seems so out of character. Joe, if you can give me a minute, I can come up on panel for a second and help you with the Nightbot. And really, it's just, you can jailbreak and root. Any jailbreak. That's what Ben was teaching me. I was like, Ben, stop. I buy an iPhone. Stop. I can't do it. I'm disabled. I want accessibility options, which in my opinion, Apple is the best at accessibility things. But yeah, it sounds like Sifa knows how to do that. And you have 9 phones. But yeah, jailbreak. I'm like, stop. Ben was trying that stuff. So, okay. So I'm way back up on comments. But when Losso comes back in, I'm going to bring her up on panel, and then I'll be off screen on Nightbot's page, and hopefully I'm going to be the weakest link. She probably knows how to do it, but I won't be very good at finding the links. She'll have to very specifically say it's in the upper left hand corner and it's the third one down. But anyway, hopefully, so LOL, I just got a warning too, and apparently I scared Nightbot. Yeah, that is so funny. Brown Bear, I'm forever in trouble. Haha, don't you worry, Joe. No, I'm testing Nightbot, and that thing is going to be turned off. Yes, just go to your Nightbot and click on the trash cans besides the commands, and it will delete it. Oh, I didn't recall that. I might try to do that while I'm here. But my problem is I don't know what they're called. So default. Again, those default ones don't even make sense. I don't even think I would use it. But there's and I'm not going to say the exclamation point because that's too long. I'm going to have to figure out a quicker way to think. So there's commands, commercial, filters, game, marker, poll, regulars, songs, tags, title, winner. Choose shows you a screen monitor, shows the allows the songs, allows people to manage channel regulars. No, none of those sound like I would want to use them. Allows moderators to manage spam filters within chat. Yeah, I don't see any of them that would make sense to me, but I'm sure she'll be back. I think you can screen share privately to her. Cool. It sounds like she's going to come up. So Brown Bear, Lost Souls, and I are naughty, I guess. No, you're not. Please come back. Lost Souls, Brown Bear Jamboree. And Joe, you're going to have haters. Yes, I thought I was going to get that response with that story, but I was just talking about, can they hack? Sifa, do you think someone can hack my Nightbots? Although, I'm sorry. So Charlotte Lost Souls seems to be aware of these Nightbots. So it sounds like it's a normal Nightbot and that no one has hacked in the mic. But I'm a little concerned. The one guy in particular seems to know a lot of stuff about computers and stuff. Nightbot talks like that. Sarcastic AI. Isn't that amazing that they're so human? That's amazing. The commands that it's put into me is just automatic and just have to be deleted. Sorry, that was a typo. It was so out of character. 1 second. I'm getting on my computer so I can come on. Thank you, Lost Souls. You are so nice. You don't need. Okay, I'm ready if you want to drop a link. Yes, I do. Invite. Copy. It is copied. I'm going to close that. I'm going to go down to post a comment. I'm going to paste. And I'm going to... Okay, Ben, take care, man. See you. So Ben says, I have to go now, Joe. Great to see you here on YouTube. I will check out the other videos you have posted on your channel. They're super long. Just get a 5 or 10 minute summary. They're super long. So just check them. Thank you, Ben. Take care. So I dropped the link for Lost Souls for Charlotte. And then she can probably try to help me with Nightbot. That's what this stream is only for testing. Mo, which was my mod at the beginning there, or for 2/3 of the stream. She was like, you don't have to go live. You can do this recorded stuff with a paid plan. You have to have a paid plan. There it is. There is Charlotte. I assume you want to keep your camera off. So I will say, I might give you a couple seconds on that. But yeah, I assume I can add you to the stream. So it's okay. So I'll just add you because that's enough time. So I'm going to add Lost Souls to the stream in 3, 2, 1. Hello, Charlotte. You might be muted, Charlotte.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can. Thank you very much. How are you, Charlotte?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, thanks. So yeah, I don't want to take too much of your time. Do you know, could you walk if I go to Nightbot and be off the screen? Could you walk me through of how to find those two things and delete them?
Sure. I'm bringing my Nightbot up too so I can walk you through step by step.
Cool. I am current. I mean, I don't want to rush you. We can talk for as long as you want, but I'm currently on Nightbot and I'm off camera, so I can't see what's happening. But
Okay. Are you on your commands page?
I'm on commands default.
Okay. Let me go to that one. All right. You should have, do you see where it says, yours should say disable by each one of the commands? It like on the right side, it says docs, disable or options.
Yeah, I don't see any of them highlighted.
Okay. Do they all say, oh, on the left side of them, do they say disabled?
They say enabled.
Okay. Go over to the right side and click on disable.
But for
Yep.
which one?
I did all of mine.
The
Because like,
commands and commercial and filters and game and marker and poll and regulars?
yeah. Disable all of those.
So, okay. Commands is disabled. Commercial is disabled. Filters is disabled. Game is disabled. Marker was already disabled.
Okay.
Poll, which I would love to do sometime, but I'll disable it now. And regulars is disabled. And songs is disabled. Tags was already disabled. Title disabled and winner disabled. And that's all the ones I see.
Okay, now go to your custom ones.
Okay, I clicked on customs and I have 3 of them.
Okay, so there's not any other ones in there about the emojis or anything like that? Because like when Brown Bear, when Nightbot warned her, it
Yeah.
was because she had put an emoji in there. So yeah, if you don't have any extra ones other than the ones that you put, it should be good. Let me see. I'm just gonna do one with a bunch of emojis in it and just see if it warns me
That
in
would
the
be cool.
chat.
Yeah, I see just the 3 I've listed, the funding, TikTok, and Twitter, and then it says showing 1 of 3. I mean, showing 1 to 3 of 3 entries. So it sounds like those are the only ones there.
Okay. And okay, yeah, it hit me. Yeah, it warned me again. So let me see where else it would be at. Because I remember the very first night I used Nightbot, as
Yeah.
soon as I went live, there Gigi that's always in my chat, she got timed out like 6 times in a row. And all she did was said hi. And that was
Oh,
it.
you're kidding.
And there was people getting timed out, they were getting blocked, and
So
they wasn't even doing anything wrong. So I've got to remember now where I have to go to. Let's
so
see.
while we're doing this, Brown Bear, if you can let me know, were you timed out or did they just give you a warning? I didn't notice if it took 5 minutes before you made another comment, but
I
yeah,
think it just warned her just like it did me, and that was it.
no timed out. Okay, good.
Okay, now do you see on the left side where it says spam protection?
Spam protection. Yes.
Okay, you'll have to click on that, and you'll have to go through and disable all of those as well, because that's where it's at.
Holy moly, look at all those. Okay, so blacklist words, phrases, disabled, excess caps, disabled, excess emotes, disabled, yippee, links, disabled, excess symbols, disabled, and repetitions was already disabled. So
Okay.
those are all now disabled. Cool.
Right.
Can you test it?
Yep. Let's see.
Ooh, yippee,
Okay.
yippee.
All right. Well, it says that I have been placed in timeout.
You're kidding.
It must have hit me before. I don't know how long. I don't know when it timed me out.
Now I don't see
Let me,
their warning. I see your warning of the last time you did it, but I don't see. Golly, I can't overrule that timed out, right? Can I?
no, its timeout is 300 seconds.
Oh God. Jesus.
Sifa, are you still in here? Nightbot.
Golly. Oh man.
I don't want to get Sifa timed out without needing to test it to see if it'll work because I'm gonna be in here for 5 minutes.
So Brown Bear, Nightbot is like a strict parent. He. Sifa
It,
says, yes,
it
I am.
is. Okay, Sifa, put a bunch of emojis in the chat and just see if what it does to you. I'm not trying to
But
get you timed out.
I don't want him timed out. Although, I mean, 5 minutes is a long time. I mean, you are welcome to exit anytime you want. I don't want to take too much
All
of your
right,
time.
let's see what it does to him. Because I
There's
might have hit it before. I might have put all the emojis in there before it like took effect on your Nightbot. Okay, so see, it didn't give him a warning or anything. So
yay! Thank you, Sifa. That was a great test.
yeah, I must have did it too quickly.
So Brown Bear, I think you're free too. And golly, Charlotte, I'm so sorry that anyway. Thank
No,
you for
it's
the
not.
help. And you know,
Oh, you're welcome. Like I told you, anytime you need help, just let me know. You know, you can send me a message in Twitter, uh, or I can come up on panel and help. Whatever you need, just let me know.
well, thanks. I appreciate that. And you can wait the 5 minutes, or I would not be offended at all if you left, or I mean, that's a long time. So
No, I'll wait. I'm gonna be leaving here in a few minutes anyway, probably about 45 minutes, but I'll be in chat until I leave. So,
okay. Well, thank you, Charlotte.
oh,
And
you're welcome.
that was that. Thank you. Yay, Nightbot. I'm trying to figure this Nightbot out.
You'll get used to it. It takes a while, and like I was telling Mo in chat earlier, sometimes whenever you drop a command, it may take it a little bit for that
Hmm.
command to pop up in chat. Then again, Nightbot just may be an ass, and you may have to drop the command again. Because I know my mods will have to be like they'll have to drop sometimes a command 2 or 3 times before it finally pops up.
Yeah, it seemed like when you said that the first time, she did have to drop it a second time. But I'm
Mhm.
just glad that it's working at all. So it's so cool that it's working.
Right. Yeah, and, as far as, like, when you were talking about you had ran out of characters, on the command, it's a lot easier just to do, like, if you have one for your Twitter link and just use the command Twitter, and then, Cash App, like, with mine, I think mine is just the exclamation mark and cash. Just use short words. It's easy for the mods to remember, and eventually they'll remember all of your commands, and they can just drop them quick. And Nightbot's just super, super, time saving for the mods because they can just drop a short word, the command automatically drops while they're modding in the rest of the chat.
Wow. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure today when I get off this stream, I'm going to keep working on Nightbot because I like shortcuts and
Mm.
I don't like to type things over and over. And so
Right.
I'm definitely going to go in that direction. So
Yeah,
cool.
it's a lot easier, and, like I said, especially when you have a bunch of people in chat and mods are trying to watch it and everything, they just drop that short word and keep on going,
And they're
watching the chat.
wow, that's cool. And so Dave Travels in Time just showed up and he says, hey, Joe and everybody. Hey, Dave.
Hey,
Dave.
Dave.
Dave is my first original everything. He was my first viewer. I would
Oh,
talk for
wow.
I would talk for hours, and he was the only viewer for the whole time. And I was like, I don't know how to YouTube. You do YouTube, and he helped me. And then he was my first StreamYard viewer. Anyway, my first mod.
Mhm.
He's great. He's
So he's very loyal.
oh man, Dave is a rock star. He has a channel which Dave knows he can drop his channel anytime he wants. But yeah, he's a rock star. He's great.
Oh, that is awesome.
So
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop back down in chat then. Like I said, anytime you need help with anything, just let me know. If I'm not live, just send me a DM on Twitter, and I'll be more than happy to help.
well, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you,
Oh, you're
Charlotte.
you're very welcome, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
I hope to catch you tonight if I'm
All
awake.
right. Okay, no problem. I'll see you then.
See ya. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you. And I guess I'm going to remove her. I don't know if she can do it, but I just removed her. I So I was one of the first streams that I got involved with was TRev757, and he liked me, and so he would have me as a guest panelist for like 7 nights in a row, and that his channel is incredible. There's a lot of people and a lot of traffic, and those mods are just magicians. I don't know how they do all that stuff, but I don't really know American Sign Language, but I like whenever I'm on a panel, I don't like to interrupt people, and I don't like when people interrupt me, so I don't try to talk too long. I try to be concise, but I'm wordy. But so I was coming up with sign language, and I really only know 2 words. I think these are the only 2 I know. I'd love to learn more. I don't have anybody in my life that needs to use American Sign Language, but I'd love to learn it. Anyway, the 2 things I did on TRev, which again, there was tons of activity, tons. So I need to try to be silent, and he would ask me questions and then I'd talk. But anyway, the 2 things I knew for American Sign Language was clapping. That's clapping, because they can't hear, so that doesn't mean anything to them. So this is clapping. So anyway, I wanted to say that for Lost Soul, Charlotte. I wanted to just clap for you coming in. That was so nice. And then the other thing I know about American Sign Language, just 2 words, that's all, is thank you. So when I would be reading comments, they'd say, "Oh, Joe, I loved your comment," I would say thank you without interrupting anyway. So it was very nice. I haven't done that since TRev, but I would probably try to get back to that. So Lost Souls, Joe, if you can give me a minute, I can come up on panel for a second, help you with Nightbot. Thank you so much. You can jailbreak and root any phone. Actually, I use jailbreak on yeah, Ben, I'm sure you're gone by now, but this, I think you can screen share privately to her. I'll figure that out some other time. I don't quite understand it. 1 second, I'm getting on my computer so I can come up, Sifa, and she can walk you through it. That was so nice. Thank you, Lost Souls. Hopefully your 5 minutes is almost up. Sifa, Nightbot, no. Okay, I'm ready if you want to drop a link. And then Ben Beatles, I have to go now. Joe, great to see you here on YouTube. I will check out the other videos you have posted on your channel. And like I said, they're hours long. Please just watch 5-10 minutes. I don't understand people watching recorded videos, but if and when you do, that's phenomenal. And Sifa says, "Yay, Mom." And so Lost Souls, Charlotte has a bunch of emojis when we were testing. Lost Souls, there's more where that came from. Stop spamming emojis and that's weird. I don't do emojis. I don't understand them. I can't read them. I can't, I don't understand emojis, but I know a lot of people use a ton of emojis. That's weird that's weird. I think it's weird. How do you even find that many emojis? I couldn't find that on my keyboard if I had to. I know you can download it and stuff. Nightbot is like a strict parent. He. Amen, Brown Bear. Have at it, Brown Bear. I think we've freed everybody, so we can do whatever we want. Sifa, yes, I am here. And then he did all the emojis of too many. You're welcome. Yes, thank you. And Mom, Sifa, and Mom can drag me along with her. And Brown Bear, so nice of you and Sifa to help. Amen. That was so cool. Sifa, I'll be the lab rat. You succeeded. Dave travels in time. Hey, Joe and everybody. Yeah, Dave, as you know, feel free to drop your channel and you can describe it. I'm not great at, and as everybody knows, I hate typing and retyping. So I don't know, Dave, if you have that as a shortcut. Your description is so great and it's so long, and I apologize if you have to type that every time. I hope it is a shortcut that you can somehow get all that. Anyway, Brown Bear, I know nothing about how YouTube works for creators. Well, cool. Learn along with us. Yeah, the short commands help a lot. I bet they do. Brown Bear, hi, Dave. Ray Tipton, I think I saw your comment, and I hope I said hello. Maybe I missed it. I thought I did. Sorry, Ray. Just woke. Hi, Joe. Thanks for being here, Ray. It's good to see you. Dave travels in time. Hi, STC. Hi, Brown Bear. Travels in, anyway. Dave. Hello, Ray. Ray. Oh, just missed Scarlett. Yes, she was up here helping me. This stream is mostly about testing, and it's mostly about testing Nightbot. Now, because of my synapses and the way my brain works, I'm always testing everything. But this is supposedly about Nightbot. Nightbot was warning my wonderful, fantastic viewers. And, Charlotte was like, oh, you need to disable that. And I'm like, whoa, I'm glazing over. Can you help me? And so she came up here and she helped me. And it was phenomenal. And we've tested it. The lab rat, Sifa, the lab rat, put out a bunch of emojis and he was not timed out. So it worked. And so Ray says, hi, Dave. Dave. Brown Bear, emojis are fun. Yeah, Brown Bear, I'm a fuddy-duddy. I'm intense and I don't like them. But people are free to. She is still in timeout, she said. Can y'all see me? I can see you. Yay! There is Charlotte. And I'm sorry to laugh. I don't think it's humorous at all. But Ray, when Charlotte went up there to help me, she was, we disabled some things and then she tested it and, she get him warning me and anyway, she got timed out and I'm like, oh, you're the one testing. And plus she's helping me. That's a bummer, but I'm glad you're back. Can y'all see me? Can you see me now? Sifa, yes, mom. And Loet Lusso's Charlotte, yay, I'm out of timeout. Ray says, see you. Yeah, mom's out of jail. Yeah, man. Type all the emojis you want to, Lasso, Charlotte. It is done. Lasso's, hey, Ray, how are you? And by the way, Charlotte, I really appreciate the additional influx of subbers and viewers that I got from your stream. So thank you so much for that. Brown Bear, Joe, when your chat window is open, there's a smiley face. If you click on it, there are a ton of, I think you got to, anyway, I don't like them, but let me, okay. I went too far up. So let me do just YouTube to see if that, where is that? I think I've seen it. I've seen emojis. I can't seem to find it now, and then I get nervous, like, oh, everybody's looking. And anyway, I don't like them. I don't like them, but it's probably because I don't understand them and I don't know. Plus, I can't see them. If people put up the thumbs up or peace sign or a smiley face, I can read those. But the 20,000 faces that are kind of laughing, really laughing, incredibly laughing. I'm like, oh, can't we just have one laugh? Those kind of things. So Ray Tilden, awake. Cool. Charlotte. That sounds right? Charlotte Lassos. If I knew Nightbot didn't like me. Oh, that's my Nightbot. I didn't set it up right. Sifa, Nightbot hates me, so I understand, but it's mutual. Lassos, there we go. Emojis in the house. Buy me Nightbot. Oh, I am so sorry. That is funny. Bite me, Nightbot. Did I do the right voice inflection? I want to say it the way you want to say it. Bite me, Nightbot. I hope I have that right. I'm trying to work on it. Brown Bear, I'm an old granny and I'm a fuddy-duddy too, but I do like to get a bit wild. And I'm really progressive and ahead of the time on so many things, but I don't, there's too many emojis. Why can't we just have one sad, one happy, one, like if it had the words, like if the teeth said, sad, miserable, unhappy, if it told me, if I knew what each picture was, then it would be cool. But when I look at the faces, I'm like, God, I'm just happier. I don't get it. So, Ray, wonderful. You're getting some assistance with navigating your live tools. Amen, Ray. And I am testing, but yeah, it's been, Charlotte is great and her whole channel is over here. So thank you so much, Charlotte. Dave's Travels in Time. Link to my channel. I talk about comics, movies, and vlogs, sci-fi movies, action, mystery, too. Great stuff. He's my original everything. My original viewer. He's my first mod. He's everything. Please follow him. So Jessica Lynn. My uncle's name was Jerry, and when I was young, I used to call him Fuddy. So that ended up his name, Uncle Fuddy, Fuddy Duddy. So I'm guessing you're saying that you were trying to say Jerry, but you said Fuddy. That's cute. I like that. Joe, that was funny. Bite me, Nightbot. I'm glad. Yes, you said it perfect. I always like to get voice inflection because we only get words, and I've said a couple of times that 8 or 9 days ago I had a really hard stream, and I got really angry at two people, and they got really angry at me. And I was like, guys, it's my stream. I can set up any rules I want. And I was like, I get words. I don't get your voice inflection. I don't see your body mannerisms. I don't hear you say it. I don't hear you deliver it. I get words. That's all I get. So it could be sarcasm, which I'm not a big fan into. I don't generally like humor. I think most humor is bullying. Certainly sarcasm. I don't know if y'all know, but my lesson of the day is sarcasm comes from the Greek language, and the root is, I think you pronounce it sarkrisma. And what it means in Greek, sarkrisma in Greek means tearing of the flesh. Tearing of the flesh. In my intense mind, I don't think that's humorous at all. Irony, sarcasm, I don't like any of that stuff. And it is in my rules. I wrote that up. But anyway, so I did try to guess. I did try to guess on Scarlett's. Yes, you said it perfect. So I was trying to guess on the voice inflection. Thanks, Scarlett. So Scarlett Lossos, hey, Jessica Lynn. Jessica Lynn, hey, Scarlett, how are you? So I think everybody is learning by now, but when it says Scarlett, people may not know who that is. But Scarlett is Lost Souls, and I'm trying to call her by name because she, I asked her and she said I would prefer Scarlett, so I want to call her by her name if I remember. So for the other people, that's who Scarlett is Lost Souls, TC and chat. True crime, Lost Souls, true crime and chat, TC and chat. Jessica Lynn, I'm doing good. Dave Travels in Time. So true voice inflection is key, Joe. And it is. We can't hear it. And Dave, you were there. You were in that stream, of course. I'm pretty sure. And yes, it is your channel, your rules. The one gentleman hasn't come back yet. I'm surprised he hasn't. I thought he was going to come back immediately, but he hasn't come back yet. And the other one, an unnamed gender, came yesterday and made their same first comment, and then they never commented again. So, but I addressed it. I said, hey, I haven't decided yet how to handle people that are unwilling to change their behavior in someone's stream. I said, I'm unsure. I haven't decided how to proceed. And then that person never commented again. And I'm like, well, hi, lurkers. You can lurk. It's all right. So anyway, I'll get off that stuff. So anyway, let me look at other stuff here. I might practice some things. And again, this is test. I don't know where my stuff is. I might practice some things. And feel free to make comments about, if you have questions about Idaho 4. I don't know a bunch, but I do try to stay up. 3 or 4 weeks ago, I kind of backed off and I said, man, I'm not eating. I'm not sleeping. Everybody, what everybody is doing is, they're speculating and allegedly, and they're, you know, crucifying these people. And I was like, I got to step back from that. But I'm still pretty, you know, still involved. But if anybody wants to bring up, so Ray, tone and inflection, something I used to say to my children when they got sassy. So thank you, Ray. And then Scarlett Lossos, stop. Have y'all smashed that thumbs up? If not, please do. Thank you, Charlotte. And my banner, of course. If you want to, please follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks. TikTok is at Joe Hart 35. If I have them, I usually always prioritize everything I do at all times. My mind is tiresome. It tires me out. But so if you only followed one, please TikTok. And if you only follow two, please TikTok and Twitter. And if you only follow three, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. You get my pattern there? So TikTok is Joe Hart 35. Joe Hart 35. Twitter is NASC Hart Inc. NASC, first four letters of NASCAR, NASC, Hart, my last name, HART, and Inc. for incorporated. NASC Hart Inc. And then YouTube, that's not a clickable link, and I should probably change that. That is my channel. If you could click, that is it. But I don't like those, so I like it when it says at Joe Hart PWDS 8641. Joe Hart, my name, PWDS, person with disabilities, plural, 8641, which is a random number YouTube created. So anyway, that's a. So yes, thank you for smashing the thumbs up, and thank you for following and all that stuff. So let's see here. So I might just like so no TikTok ever for me, and I don't Twitter pay either. That's cool. Sure, follow me on YouTube. Or you know, you don't have to do that either. But yeah, that's fine. I know people are on. I had someone. It's a blur. I think it was yesterday. It might have been this stream, but I think it was yesterday where they immediately they're like, I haven't been on. I'm not on Twitter, and I'm like, well, I would love it. Hey, sweet Melissa. Hey, Joe. Sweet Melissa. Hey, Joe. Hey, sweet Melissa. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I think this may be your first time here. I don't know. You might have been in. I'm sure you're from Charlotte's Lost Souls. Thank you very, very much for being here. So I was saying something. I forget what it was. I'm sure I'll get back to it. No, I don't usually get back to my conversations, but I think something about TikTok and Twitter paste. Twitter space, Twitter verse. I don't know what you said either. So, and Charlotte, yeah, I was talking about something, but that's all right. It's not important. So I'm gonna learn. And again, this is mainly about Nightbot. I think I've done enough about Nightbot, and I've tested it, and I don't have any. Did you want a blue wrench, Charlotte? Feel free to let me know. I know you're busy. There's no reason and don't feel obligated or anything. Just stop by when you can. But if you want one, I could give it to you. So sweet Melissa, yes, I am here from Los Angeles. I found you there. Oh, sweet. Did you see me 2 nights ago when I was on the panel? That Charlotte, and you all know this, but Charlotte Lossos, I guess I'm talking to Twitter. So this looks like an intimate room that says 8 people. I'm sending to 6 destinations. Twitter is my largest, even though they can't comment. And probably it's 8 plus probably 200 people. So probably 208 people are watching. So for the people that don't know, Lossos TC in chat is wonderful. She is, oh, you did see that. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. She's a gentle soul. She has great panels. She has great viewers. She has great mods. I'm learning so much from her. Now I am on the East Coast, and she's not necessarily on the East Coast, and so it's and I'm not young anymore. So sometimes I'll stay up till 5 or 6 in the morning. I'm like, what are you doing, Joe? Go to bed at 2 so you can catch CDT and ATS news and Grizzly in the morning. Which, like I said earlier, I'm going for which includes uh, Scarlet Lost Souls. But I'm trying to get back to the basics. I'm trying to get back to just the facts, ma'am. Let's start with the police reports and all that stuff, and we can speculate from there. But I think we had or not a lot of people, a lot of people were into the speculations before anything. A streamer would come on and she's like, okay, well, I'm going to show this video and we're getting to it right now, but we're going to talk for a while. And people are already having, opinions about the video. And they're like, well, could you just wait until we show it? And, so it's kind of weird. So, Ray, my mind is a rabbit hole, too many tangents. Amen. I am too. So I hope I don't complicate your tangents. Sweet Melissa, you did see me. That's cool. I'm old and on the East Coast too. Sweet Melissa, how do I do it? How do I do And Charlotte Lost Souls Grizzly is awesome. Grizzly is awesome. I was just seeing her, and something else happened. I forget what else happened. So I was like watching 2 streams, and you're supposed to do one on earbuds, but I was doing both of them over the speaker, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is overwhelming me. But I wish I found Grizzly 3 weeks earlier, because just the facts, ma'am. I mean, it's I don't know, is that from Dragnet? I don't know why I keep saying that, just the facts, ma'am, but that's what they used to say on some TV show. I think it was Dragnet. But yeah, that's what I like to do. And Ray, so anyway, I was going to try to I don't want to, I hope I'm not adding to your you didn't say static. Brown Bear Jamboree, I'm owed, but I'm clear on the top of the West Coast. So when she ends at 5 my time, then that's 2 your time. That's not too bad. To me, 5 in the morning, the sun's almost coming up. Not really. The sun is like 7:20, I think, but it used to be 5 something. So So Charlotte, Joe, I got to run to the store. If you're still here when I get back, I'll come back and chat. Thank you, Charlotte, so much. Hey, I don't know if you can pet an alligator. I'm blown away. I don't like anything. I don't like spiders and snakes. I don't like anything. I'm the biggest wimp in the world, but I'm curious about what y'all do. And I know you said you're within a mile of them, but could you go to that swamp and pet one and run? Like, I think I know, I don't know this, but I think alligators are faster than humans. I think. So if you pet them and they're angry, they would catch you before you ran away. But anyway, don't go touch an alligator for me. But if I was within an alligator by a mile, I'd be gone. Anyway, thank you, Charlotte. Thank you for the help. And we'll see. Yes, thank you. So anyway, one of the I'm always testing, so I apologize for all the testing. So the present share screen, I'll get you a pic if I can. Don't do anything you wouldn't do anyway. Can you get them to smile? Can they open their mouth? I'm a wimp. I hate spiders. I hate, so holy cheat. I have so many crumb. Holy moly. So I'm just trying to I'll get you a pic if I can. You're too kind. My Sifa, Mom, I want to pick up one. Can they smile? without biting you? They are so cute. And I'm anti-gun. I don't want to hear anything about guns. Nothing about guns. I'm anti-gun, but boy, I'd probably want to harm that alligator for sure. So, brown bear jamboree. I'm a country girl. I'm used to little critters. No alligators here. No poisonous snakes here. Is that really true? I mean, are you all aware that in that part of California there are no poisonous snakes? Can't they move? Hey, Judy VT. I'm your fellow VTer. So, wow, that's pretty wild. But yeah, I couldn't do gators and snakes but you said poisonous. So can you actually pick up? As long as you don't touch their tongue, you'll be okay. You do not mean that you have actually touched an alligator's tongue. Does that literally set them off? I mean, and I don't want someone touching my tongue. I would certainly react. Oh, yeah, you're right. You said West Coast. You didn't say California. My bad. Rattlesnakes all over California. Yeah, I got the wrong country there. State there. Sorry about she's in Washington State. As long as you don't touch their tongue, you'll be okay. But what about is it true that alligators are faster than humans? If you piss them off and you ran as quickly as you can run, they catch up to you, right? Even though they're 900 pounds or 1,200 pounds or whatever they are. I think they're fast and they have those little legs, but I think they're in short distances. And I might be wrong. I might be 100% wrong, but I do believe alligators or crocodiles or one of them is faster than humans, which you wouldn't think because of those short. So touch their tongues, they'll snap their mouth. Again, I would snap my mouth if people were talking about huge river rats. Ick. I can't handle this stuff. Judy V, I can't deal with critters either. Yeah, I'm not. I have spiders sitting there for years because I'm not going to squash. I don't like the sound and the sensation. I'm a tactile person. My disabilities, I can't handle noise and tactile, and yeah, it's whoo golly. I'm not rattlesnakes all over California. So anyway, let me get back here. Where did I go? Hello, sweet Melissa. I'm old and on the East Coast too. Grizzly is autumn. Grizzly is awesome. And brown bear, I'm older, but I clear on the top of the West Coast. Yeah, I assumed that was California. My bad. So Joe, I got to go to the road here. Okay, thank you. I'll get you a pick if I can. Uh-oh, golly. So Judy V says hi. Hello, Judy. Thanks for coming. And also, so as long as you don't touch their tongue, you'll be okay. Hey, Judy V and brown bear, I'm in Washington State. I don't know if y'all remember for last night in 2020, I traveled the country. I went to 31 states. And I was on the road for 235 days. And it was a phenomenal experience. So, okay, Ray says rattlesnakes all over the California. That is amazing. Where I grew up in Egypt, we had people in our village who had pet crocodiles. They were adorable. I don't know if you did it, Sifa, but can they feed them? You're like, I had a niece that had a snake and she liked to gross people out. So she liked to feed them rats. And, I think you need live rats. You can't do dead rats. And I'm squeamish. I don't like talking about that stuff. But so I don't know why I'm going to ask this question because I am really squeamish. And I don't like talking about that some animals suffer because other animals need food. And I know about the circle of life, but I don't like when humans get involved with that. But I'm going to ask anyway. So, Sif, I don't know if you actually did, but did they feed their pet crocodiles like with their finger? Like did they hold something above the crocodile and then dropped it and let them eat it? And then the second question is, did you do that? Did you ever feed a crocodile? Golly, that's amazing. So, Judy, I can't deal with critters either. Touch their tongues, they'll snap their mouth. That is a bummer. I live on a river, huge river rats. What's huge? Is that like a cat? Are you saying the size of a cat? And I know cats, you can get that. What's the name of that one brand cat that is like bigger than a dog? But anyway. And Ray says 4 legs are better than 2. Yeah, I think they can catch you. We have huge wild pigs here too. Oh my God, stop with the animals. I don't like them. Yeah, I keep talking about them. At least with crocs, I know they are fast for short distances. If it is a straight shot, but if there's turning, you have a much better chance to get away since they don't turn well. Alligators, I don't know. So I guess if I'm ever being chased by a crocodile, I'll go and I'll weave so I can get away. So Ara, I need to check out that YouTube channel. Cool. Which one, Ara? How are you? Welcome back. It's good to see you. I don't know what channel Ara is talking about, but let's find the channel and drop her. Oh, I don't have any mods. I don't have any mods right now. I don't think. I might, but Sifa, yes, you can feed them. Oh, that's gross. It's Sifa. I am obsessed with ancient Egyptian methodology. I hope to visit there one day before I die, especially the Valley of the Kings. I would love to go to Egypt. I've never been to Egypt, but that sounds cool. Brown bear, we have deer and bear coyotes. Golly, I know we have something. I can tell you some good sources, Ara. Man. Sifa, yes, they do drop it in their mouth. Yes, of course I did. Sifa, can they jump up? Like if you were, and I don't want anybody to tease an animal. I don't ever want someone to tease an animal. But if someone hypothetically was teasing the crocodile, can the crocodile jump up? Like jump off 2 legs and stand on their 2 legs? Again, I don't like teasing. I don't like teasing at all. Humans and I don't like that stuff. But wow. And of course you did. Brown bear, a small cat. I don't see them often. They stay in the rocks on the river. Also, lots of lizards. Gross. Gross. Oh, okay. The channel you're sharing on the screen. Sorry, Ara. This is Moscow Police. Oh, there's the title right there. Moscow Police PIO. It's a fairly new YouTube channel. That's the exact name of it, and that's the exact handle of it. That's the exact, you can see the handle underneath it, but that's the exact handle. At Moscow Police PIO. Relatively new. They opened it. Sorry about that car beeping in back. It's bothering me. I don't know if you can hear that. It's distracted me a lot. Sorry about that. I wish they would turn the damn thing off. But so they started this channel on December 5th. And their first video was December 6th. And as of right now, I think they have 10 videos. So that's 10 videos in, 23 days. So it's about one every other day and stuff. But let me go to it. Where is it? There. Let me scroll up. Well, let me refresh. I'm going to refresh it to see if there's any new stuff. And yeah, still December 20th is their most recent. But I'm going to try to scroll up so you can see all 10 of them, kind of. Anyway, that's probably hard to see. But I try to cover all their faces. But anyway, let's let me hide that and then hide that. Okay, so they have 10 videos, and you probably can't see the heads too well, but I think the Chief Fry and the Captain Lenoir might be his name. I think they look similar, and I've really yet to figure out who's who. But as you can probably tell, the oldest ones are at the bottom, and the newest ones are at the top. So the first 4 videos, the 2 in the bottom row and then the 2 on the right, that's Chief Fry. And then the next 3, which is the 2 on the left and the first on the right, those 3 are the captain, the one in charge of the case. And then the next 3 are back to the chief. And generally, all those are a minute something. I think one is 5 minutes something, one is 6 minutes something, and one is 3 minutes something. Other than that, they're a minute something. And one of my streams, I am going to go through, I'm OCD. I'm absolute. So one of my streams, I'm going to go through all 10 of those. But I'm trying to get back to the basics. I'm just trying to get back to the basics of. I hope that was enough information, Ara. I hope you can find that. But it's let me go back to it. Where is it? That car is still beeping. I thought they stopped after. So anyway, yeah, it's Moscow Police PIO, Public Information Officer. So SIFA, oh my God, yes, they can jump about 8 to 15 feet from water. They launch themselves. That is horrible. How do you feed them? They could eat your hand. Brown Bear Jamboree. We just got a trail cam from our daughter. It will be fun to see what animals we capture coming to the river to drink. Oh my God. Jingle Balls. Jingle Balls. How are you? Thank you for making me feel so welcome over in Charlotte. She was just here. She said if I'm still on, she's going to come back. So Jessica Lynn says, haha, I thought the beeping was outside my house. So I guess it was loud enough for you. It is now off. I do apologize. I like to take guns to those kind of things. I'm anti-gun, but I hate those noises. Yeah, that was me. So Ray Tilden, someone stealing your car, Joe? No, I live in, anyway, there's a ton of cars here. So I'm probably the youngest in this community. And so there's a lot of people that, don't really know how to turn those things off. And I don't really know how to turn those things off. But Jessica Lynn, haha, I thought the beeping was outside of my house. Amen. And Sifa, hey sis, to Jingle Balls. And Jingle Balls. Joe, you're always welcome. Thank you. You were, as you probably could tell, I was, oh, by the way, Jingle Balls, you and Grandma, or mostly Grandma got run. Yeah, I think it's Grandma. Or is it grandmother? Anyway, you know who I mean. Grandma got run over by the reindeer. I'm such a great singer. But I was asking about Nightbot. I'm not a doer. I've been trying to, I'm not even on screen. Not that you want to see me, but remove from screen. Anyway, hello. Art, did you get that information? I hope you did. So, yeah, did you say Jingle Bell? I've yet to ask Jingle Balls why her name is Jingle Balls, but yeah, right, Brown Bear. Jingle Bells. It's Jingle Balls. So anyway, last night, 2 nights ago, I was trying to find out about Nightbot, and last night I was trying to ask the question. I didn't want to hijack the chat, but I wanted to get information. So I was like, is Nightbot resident to StreamYard? How do I program that? And Grandma said, yeah, just go to Nightbot and read how to download it, and I'll leave it to your imagination. Jingle Balls, I'm not going to ask you about your name. You're funny, Jingle Balls. Do you like me saying it over and over? So anyway, so again, I'm not a doer. I have to print up things. I have to study things forever. But, Charlotte Lost Souls stream ended last night, or, this morning at 5, my time, local 5. And I immediately went to Nightbot, printed up what I could read and highlight. I read it. I studied it. I started setting things up. And then today I finished setting things up, or not finished. I set up a few more things, and I said, I am going to test it. So Mo, my first, one of my mods, who are the first ones in this chat today, she's like, with the paid StreamBot, you can record, you can record and learn everything without having an audience, and then you can either delete it or keep it, whichever way you want to do it. And I was like, that's so cool. So I finally did that, and that was cool. I streamed for 2 or 3 hours just testing it, with no one watching, just testing everything. Anyway, I wanted to do that with Nightbot, and I'm clicking all these things. And I'm like, how do I do this? And it says you must go live to use Nightbot. And I'm like, well, gosh darn it. So I went live. So this really is a test. I think that's in my title. I don't see my title. Oh, there it is. Nightbot testing and camera lens testing. I cleaned my camera lens. Isn't it much clearer than yesterday? I can't believe I cleaned it. So Brown Bear, hiya, Jingle Bells. Sifa, Red Heart, thank you. Jingle Balls, BJ, hey sis. Brown Bear Jamboree, okay. Whoops, Jingle Balls. And Sifa, you don't want to know. Joe, I will leave it to your imagination. Jingle Balls and Grandma come up with very creative names. Not me, I just do. Joe Hart. But PWDS and ADA, I guess I have both in this. I don't get that. My name changes depending on very much better. Oh yeah, Ray, were you there yesterday? Yeah, yeah. Thank you for saying that. And I know the lighting. I'll have to. I have no money, no budget, and I'll. I know the lighting can help, but yeah, thank you, Ray. Thank you for letting me know that. For show, very much better. So so last time whoa, what happened there? So sharing, I've yet to make the really big jump of sharing videos and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get back to the basics. There's not much information coming out about the thing, and we can just get back to the basics, of is that it? So yeah, I want to get back to where am I? There I am. Very much better. Cool. Thanks. So yeah, I kind of want to get back to the basics. I want to do the three. Be careful with sharing videos that have music in it because you can get a copyright strike. I'm learning those things. I do have challenges. Rules don't generally apply to me. That's my biggest challenge. I do get distracted by music, so I do try to not use music at all. But and I usually don't think of those things. So I'll be like, "Oh, I found this cool thing. I want to share it," which I haven't done yet. I have shared. This is the press conference right here. This is press conference run, and since there's not much information, a bunch of speculation. I think we've crucified a couple things. I think Hoodie Guy will never, ever get his life back. I think the X will never, ever get his life back. I think the law student will have challenges because I think everybody that walks their dogs looks into windows and houses and stuff, but he got, he was a male and he was creepy. And so anyway, so I'm trying to get back to the basics, the three press conferences, all the updates, the number of FBIs and all those kind of things. And so I'm just trying to do that kind of stuff. So, whoa. We just showed that a couple of days ago. I wasn't really planning on showing it. So Brown Bear Jamboree, and some creators will strike you. Yeah. If you share the streams, be careful about that. Yeah, I'm anyway, these press conferences and everything, like one of the press conferences came from the University of Idaho, and the other two came from I think the Department of, the Moscow Police Department. So I emailed them all, and there's a few more. It's the city of Moscow and the department, and so I emailed everybody. I was like, I would like to get your permission to share these things. And they're like, oh, that's open. Of course you can share it. That's open information. I'm like, I want to start off on the right foot. I don't want to get striked as soon as I start doing this stuff. So, but yeah, generally the bottom line for me, or the challenge for me, is generally rules don't apply to me. So I know that's going to get me in trouble. But no, there's, just recently I finally have been, you know, talking about other streamers and say, please follow them. They're great, blah, 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 blah. But prior to a couple days ago, I was always like, I want to get their permission. I don't want to. So I'd be like, yeah, can you, and I'm a viewer in their stream. I'm like, I was a yippy dog. I was like, hey, I don't want to hijack, but I'm streaming. And so can I mention your, and they're like, yeah, or, half the time they miss your comment. So anyway, I like to ask permission. Now, I do know there is one, I've heard there's one streamer who I really like. They always strike everybody if you share any of their stuff, and y'all don't have to guess who I'm talking about. You don't have to guess. Don't call them out. Call them out, not him. Call them out. But I'm thinking, since rules, that I could be the exception to the rule, I think I could talk to them and say, hey, I love your stuff. Could I use this portion of it? And I bet if you ask, they might say yes. I don't know. They may not. I might be in denial, or I'm naive or stuff. But I think it would be nice. Anyway, I think I need to have a jumping off point. Like, I'm learning a lot about StreamYard and YouTube Live. And again, 6 weeks ago, I was not a doer. I was trying to get onto YouTube for 5 years. Never did it. Never did anything. I just never did it. So I'm a doer now, and I'm a big time doer. But I need to do the jumping off. I need to, get a Brittany video and say, can I share your video? And she says, of course. And, Alex, and, so all that stuff I need to get past. And I'm not sharing everything now because it's off. I have too many tabs open, which is weird because I usually can't close about 2/3 of them in case I run out of. I don't know if this is a jumpy video or anything like that, but usually I try to close as many windows so that my memory is, I think my memory gets affected with all the windows open, but there's too many. So I'm like, I can't share all those. And really, I just want to share it like now. I just want to show me off to the side and then show me not on the screen and just learn how to do all that stuff. So Sifa, good job. That's awesome that you do that. Yeah, it was nice to, and I've sent tips to the Moscow Police Department, which I used to do. This is my second case. I did do it on my other case, and things are just different. I'm different. Twitter's different. The world's different. It was the Boston Marathon bombing in 2013, and it was a relatively quick case. Within 72 hours after the bombing, the first brother was shot and killed, and the other brother was shot and injured and brought into custody. So that's 3 days. I mean, and I did plenty of stuff after that, but 3 days is way different than 46 days that we're doing here. But I wish I have a CIA mind. I have an FBI mind. The phrase, you don't catch a rat with a Boy Scout, you catch a rat with a rat. And that's me. Sign me up. I think like deviant people think like. So I would be great with the FBI, the CIA. I don't do a job, but I get their job openings sent to me. I'm like, that's what I want to do. So you're doing great, in my opinion. Thank you, Sifa. I appreciate that. And Brownberry, you're doing great, Joe. Everyone has to start out from scratch. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. And like I said, I'm sending it to 6 platforms, 6 destinations. And I know I keep mentioning. Anyway, I want to shout them all out. Thank you to Facebook profile. Thank you to Facebook page. Thank you to LinkedIn profile. Thank you to YouTube. They're slow and steady. They are, the foundation of everything is YouTube. Thank you to Twitch. I don't understand you. I've never done a video until these. And I do believe every interaction I've had from Twitch so far has been as troll. I hesitate to use the word troll, but my opinion, 85% of trolls is just a difference of opinion that escalates really quickly. There are true trolls, and they want to post sex things, like they post it 11 times before they get banned and stuff. There really are trolls, but I think most trolls are they're not really trolls. So so Ray, criminal mind here. Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure if I get the official hat yet. I don't know if I'm a crime sleuther. That's the title I would like if I ever get that hat. I would like that hat. So Sifa, the way I see it, if someone is willing to show me enough respect to ask if they can share my stuff before doing it, I'll always tell them yes. Some people are like me, but there's also some that aren't. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people just share stuff and just, it's a 50-50. Amen, Sifa. But did I hear the word trolls? Jingle balls, by the way, I don't none of my mods are in the stream right now. I'm not on YouTube, so I can't see the blue wrenches, but I don't think I have any mods right now. And Jingle Balls, you're welcome to be a mod if you want, but I'm new to YouTube. I don't understand mods. I have no expectation, low expectation, but I know you're really good with them. You are really good with them. But yes, if again, in my motorsports world that I've been doing for 12 years, another quote is, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. And I think it is true there. I creatively get into the garage and things like that. And NASCAR Incorporated, the company itself, NASCAR Incorporated. Joe, if you need some help, sing out. Does that mean I can make you a mod? Okay, I'm gonna go over to YouTube, but I try not to talk because there'll be a echo. So I am gonna click into my stream in 3, 2, 1. I am not gonna talk until I make you a mod. So click. Okay, Jingle Balls, I appreciate it. Type so I know it worked. By all means, Joe. He trolls for and you're welcome to do anything you want. You know a lot more than me. But do y'all hear an echo? I don't hear an echo. Thank you, Joe. You're welcome, Jingle Balls. I love your stuff. You're great. What's going on? I don't hear an echo at all. Anyway, I'll get out of that. and with all my mods, y'all are welcome to drop any links. Please drop your own links of any platform you want to drop. Feel free to drop all that stuff, and you all can do whatever you want with trolls. But I do like to let it know that I'm pretty tolerant of trolls. I mean, except again, like I said, I think 85% of the time a troll is just a difference of opinion. They're passionate, they're jacked up, they want to be heard, and so they say it kind of harshly. Again, we only get words, so we don't hear voice inflection, and then it escalates. Someone responds. So I don't think most trolls are really trolls. But anyway, that's my opinion. You can do whatever you want. So Sifa, it's a 50-50. Amen. Yes, I like. Thank you. The Jingle Balls. Did I hear the word trolls? Joe, if you need some help, sing out. If you wanted to sing out, sing out. Are you referring to Godspell? I like Godspell. Oh boy, not here. People can be ruthless. And by all means, Joe, I eat trolls for breakfast. Brown Bear Jamboree. Jingle Balls is an excellent mod. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jingle Balls. If you can't tell by here. Oh, no echo. Good. I'm not sure. I've never been able to do that. Every time I go over to YouTube to make someone a mod, it's echo and blah, 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 blah. So I don't know why it wasn't an echo today. I didn't try, maybe I muted I don't know how it happened, but thank you for letting me know. So thank you. Yes. You're welcome, Jingle Balls. And don't feel obligated. Come when you can. Don't feel obligated. Just come and go as you want to. Sifa, I just hunt the trolls and feed them the Jingle Balls. You are so helpful, Sifa. Ray, no echo. Thank you. Judy VT, no echo here. Judy, it's good to see you again. It's good to see you. Sifa, yeah, she's a lot better than me. That's for sure. That's all right. You do fine. Dave. There is Dave Travels in Time, link to my channel again. Dave is a rock star. Please follow him. He's my first everything. First viewer, first sub in lots of years. First sub in lots of years. First mod. He walked me through YouTube Live. He walked me through, he walked me through StreamYard. I'm forever indebted to Dave. Dave, welcome Jingle Balls as a mod. Yeah, Jingle Balls is cool. And, most people in my stream right now today, most of them are from Scarlett's Lost Souls TC and Chat, which is Lost Souls True Crime and Chat. So, Ray, a lot of people are entrenched in their opinions with no room for an open mind. Hate my fat fingers. I can usually read typos. Yeah, man. So Brown Bear, Sifa is also an excellent mod if you need another one. Yeah, he's a rock star. He's great too. But thank you, Brown Bear. I appreciate that. And Sifa, oh, thank you, Brown Bear. Amen. Jingle Balls, Dave Travels, thank you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Dave Travels is great. But yeah, I'm learning a lot from Jingle Balls. I know you got here after Scarlett was here, but Scarlett was here earlier for quite a time. And I'm amazed. I'm like, oh, can you come please see my channel? But I mean 10 minutes. Can you just come and get a feel for it and then give me feedback? And I melt. I'm like the witch and Wizard of Oz. I ask for feedback, but then I melt with the feedback. But I really do want the feedback, so I asked for it. But anyway, but she was here for like an hour and a half, and I'm like, golly, if you have to go, thank you so much. But anyway, I was testing Nightbot, and it was it did end up timing Scarlett out, but it was warning Brown Bear, and it was warning Scarlett Lost Souls, and she's like, oh, you need to disable that. And I'm like, I'm testing. I have no idea what. I was like, I'm disabled. I need specific directions. Can you come up? And she's like, yeah, sure. Give me a few minutes. And so she got ready and she's like, I'm booting up my computer. And I'm like, I mean, I was honored. I was honored that she came up here. And I was like, I don't want to take your time. I'll go off screen. I'll be at Nightbot. Just step me through it. And she said, okay, I'll open Nightbot too, just so we could sync up. And she's like, do you see this? And I'm like, yes. And, and I said, with my disabilities, I need specific directions. I need short directions, very specific. Joe, this is the link you look for. Do you find it? Okay, once you're there. And only one direction. I can't find this link, click that, do this, do that. So I can't do 5 steps. I need to do 1. But she was so phenomenal. So it was so cool. So, Brown Bear, Sifa Heart, and Sifa, she's the best. She is Sifa. And Jingle Balls, Lost Souls is a beautiful soul. And beautiful is a great word too. And she is. I would use that as a description too. But the word I always use is kind. She is such a kind soul. I mean, there are so many streams that are not based on kindness, for sure. And like I said, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. I like to watch all streams so I can learn what not to do and what to do. I think it's awesome. But anyway, I mean, she's, and I'm like, just so you know, I'm not a kind soul. And everybody's like, you are too a kind soul. But I just don't use that word. I think I'm very empathetic. I think I'm a advocate. I certainly advocate for other people. I mean, I'm selfish. I'm mostly a self advocate, but I will advocate for anybody that asks. IEPs, uh, SSDI, disability, anything, Medicare, Medicaid, whatever people need. If I know about it, I'll help. But I'm mostly selfish, self advocacy. But people are like, no, you're kind. But Brown Bear, yes, she is kind, so gentle. I'm like, when I was up in her panel, there's 4 of us, and I don't usually like to talk about people when they're not here. I like to talk in front of them. But she was here for about an hour and a half. She had to go shopping. She said, if you're still on, I might, I might, or I will come back and chat. And I'm like, oh golly, do whatever you want. But I thought it was amazing to be in her, for her to allow someone to come in. She didn't know me, and she let me into her panel, and I was up on the panel for 4 hours. There's 4 people, a panel of 4, and it was for 4 hours. And we all had different personalities and stuff, but there could be a topic. All 4 of us address it. We could be polar opposites, or, polar means 2, but we could be 4 opinion opposites, and then we just move on. And I was like, how do you do that? Every other stream is interrupting and say, I'm not going to let you finish on your theory because you're wrong. And this is why I think mine, whatever. And it's like, they don't really say that, but you know what I mean about interrupting and stuff. So she's wonderful. And she's going to try to take a picture of an alligator. I'm a wimp. I don't like spiders and snakes, and I'm originally from Kentucky. I could not tell you what animals were native to Kentucky because I don't like those animals. But I was mystified that she was a mile away from an alligator. And I'm like, if I was a mile away from an alligator, I would move. But I was like, can you touch one? So your channel should be sleuthy. That way you can do any topic, any subject. Well, cool. Thanks. I generally, I'm usually off topic all the time anyway. And anybody that sees me enough will know that. But I've been a really good crime sleuther for the Idaho 4. And I started getting really good. If it becomes a code case and I have to go to the next case, which I don't know if I've only been following 1 case so far. But if I do want to stick around and pick a second case, I would pick the Shanquella Robinson. And I know there's a lot of people that don't follow that for, more obvious reasons than not. But when I was studying Idaho 4 for a week, I started studying Shanquella, and I was like, God, this is incredible. And I was like, so sad, so incredible, so extreme. And then I'm like, whoa, I have to focus. So I went back onto the Idaho 4. But anyway, I don't think I have the hat yet. I'm joking about the hat, but I don't think I'm a crime sleuther yet. But I think I can always, people are like, oh, you really ought to have a hashtag and stay on topic. And I'm like, chill heart. I'm disabled. My synapses don't work. I'm always off topic. So respect and kindness to the host, mods, panel guests, and chatters is always a requirement. That is cool. I'm learning. I'm learning. I think I'm doing better. So Ray, I love all living things, and some taste good. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear about hunting or anything, but yeah, most of them. So yeah, Jingle Balls, I've loved, I don't know if you remember me, Jingle Balls. I mean, I know you remember me, but I don't know if you remember me when I first came into the stream. But I was like dancing around and I'm like, I want to go up on panel, but I don't know her. She doesn't know me. And that's all me. I know she was welcoming everybody, but it's on me. So I was like, well, I could be talked into it. And, and so I saw your energy, Jingle Balls. And I was like, wow, I don't want to piss her off for one thing. But no, which makes, that's why you're a great mod. But I was like, I would start hinting it around like, well, I'd be willing to go up there if y'all think it's a good idea, or I can't make that full jump. And that's how I do my panel. I know this is wrong. I know I have to adjust this, but currently the way I do panels, which we can do a panel now, by the way, but I like to invite people onto a panel, but only if they let it be known that they want to come up, and then I invite them. I know that's, at first there was a bunch of streams I was going into, and I was like, I want to go up on their panel, but they don't really invite men, or, and I wrote them an email and I was like, I'm pretty high strung. Could you watch a few videos to see if I fit into your panel? And they never responded. And I'm like, oh my golly, silence is worse than anything else. But anyway, it was just, but anyway, I would get feedback about that. And they're like, no, they don't invite you up in case, not me, but in case someone on the panel is not a super great person, then it's no big deal. You can block them and move on and stuff. But if you invited them up, then you've given, anyway, I don't get it. I'll have to do something. Ray, I love all living things and some taste good. So Jingle Balls, please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Thank you so much, Jingle Balls. And of course, if you want to, please follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks. TikTok is Joe Hart 35 at Joe Hart 35. Oh, by the way, Jingle Balls, this is a Nightbot test. I have, and Dave, I don't know if I mentioned it to you or if you, anyway, the 3 Nightbots that I have set up are TikTok. And I'm putting a dash on it so it doesn't work. Like, is that one that works? Is that one? That might be one of those. But Twitter. What's it called? Funding. So these are the 3s I set up. Yes, thank you. So yeah, these are the things I set up. An exclamation point TikTok, and an exclamation point Twitter, and an exclamation point funding. Twitter. Oh man, thank you so much. And really, I'm just testing. I think it's great to. How did you do the funding? Man, you are fast, Jingle Balls. That is so cool. Thank you. That's this is brand new. And again, I asked you and Grandma last night, and Grandma, instantly. Oh, actually, my laptop was dying, and I didn't know it, and I didn't know as soon as I hit enter of, hey, how do I program my StreamYard for Nightbot? As soon as I hit enter, my laptop went dead, completely dead. And I couldn't turn it on, and I couldn't turn it on, and couldn't. So I finally turned it on, and I went back there, and Charlotte was off stage, but the comments were still going. And I'm like, well, and so I was scrolling up. I was like, where's the answer? And then I found Grandma's answer. I'm like, oh, thank you. But she said that just go on to Nightbot and figure out how to find out from them how to download and stuff. So that's all this testing is today. Is those exclamation points. Is there a shortcut to the word exclamation? Like the hashtag, you can say £, or hashtag. I know £, is dated, but that's what I used to call it, is £. I call it hashtag now, but is there a short way to say exclamation point? I don't want to keep saying that. So that's my only 3. I know I need to go. You have a good evening. Sifa, thank you very much. I'll probably try to get to Scarlett's Lost Souls, and I thank you for you being here. And Sifa, see you later. Yeah, Sifa, thank you so much for being here. And like I said, we can try to follow up on that. I'm not great at follow-up, but we can certainly try to figure out how I can help you. I'm I'm not an expert and I don't do a lot of that stuff. But if let's figure it out. Okay, Sifa? Cool. So, Dave, I guess I'm supposed to email my mods, which I don't even know if I have emails, but I'm probably, I think Charlotte was like, oh, yeah, email all your mods so they have your, the Nightbots. And I'm like, golly, I just set them up. I don't have any emails. I don't, I have maybe one email or, like, golly, how am I going to do that? But anyway, I'll try to figure it out. So now, I'm guessing that's a default and it didn't work. Charlotte helped me. Charlotte and Brown Bear Jamboree got in trouble from my Nightbot, which I did not set up, or I wasn't aware that I set up for emojis, which was stupid. There's like one or two Nightbots, one or two emojis. Anyway, so I disabled all the default. Those defaults don't sound like they're helpful at all, like games and polls. And I would love to do a poll, and I can figure that out someday. But yeah, it was weird. It was weird, man. So Jingle Balls, TikTok, and then bam, that's it right there. Please describe. Thank you, Nightbot. I'm glad you're playing with us a little nicer here. And that's the three of them. And Dave, I'll try to email that to you. And Jingle Balls, I'll try to email it to you, because probably within 24 hours, I'll have 25 more of them. But I hate retyping, so I want to have shortcuts. Jingle Balls at Twitter, NASCAR. I need 14,000 more followers before I can follow. I don't usually automatically follow someone if they follow me, but if I do, and I might, I would follow you from one of my other two accounts. And that does get a little confusing. Like, oh, maybe I followed the wrong account. But no, NASCAR Inc. is the one I want you to follow. So funding, golly, I'm glad those are working. And as I told, I told Charlotte and Scarlett. Charlotte. Oh, no, I'm confused. Charlotte. Scarlett. If I'm not looking at it. Yeah, sorry. Okay, let me write that down. Thank you, Jingle Balls. I'm new to crime sleuthing. Mine is joehart2 at icloud.com. But I have another one, att.net. Jingle Nightbot needs a kick every now and then. Scarlett. I'm sorry, Scarlett O'Hara. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I know that's not the quote, but that's what everybody thinks the quote is. Scarlett. The red. Scarlett. Thank you. I like to look at the name so I don't forget. I need to go. Have a great evening. Thanks, Sifa. Sifa, see you later. And Ray says, bye, Sifa. And Brown Bag Jamboree, goodbye, Sifa. That is cool. So Sifa, no problem. I'm not good at it either. Oh, follow up? Yeah, I'm not superb. And thank you, Jingle Balls. I'll try to start creating the email list for my mods. Oh, my goodness. Nightbot needs a kick every now and then. Amen. Can you believe it? Come on. Can you believe that? Scarlett was up here helping me. She was half my screen. She was an icon. She was a profile pic. And I was off screen and I was on Nightbot and she was walking me through. We were inactivating everything, which, by the way, was probably that like one. I didn't see like as a choice, but I deactivated all of them. And she was helping me so much. And I guess what happened, we disabled a whole bunch, and then she put in a bunch of emojis and to test, and she sent them, and it said, this is a warning. And she's like, okay, we didn't fix it. So I think she typed emails. I meant to say emojis. Did I say that? So she typed a bunch of emojis before we made more changes. Then we went and disabled all the rest. And then she hit enter, and she was timed out while she's trying to help me. And I think if she had typed the emojis after we made the change and then hit enter, it would have been taken as a new thing and said, yes, you're clear. We're not. But I think because she typed the emojis before we made the changes, and then she hit enter after we made the changes. But anyway, she was timed out live in person. She was helping me. And I was like, Scarlett, I'm sorry, the 5 minutes. I was like, 5 minutes is forever. Don't wait, 5 minutes. I'm like, please come and go as you fit. It's all good, Joe. You're doing fine. Thanks, man. I think I do pretty good. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to probably start wrapping things up. I come from the Twitter world and Meerkat, and I shouldn't laugh, but I am. LSTC got time live in person. She's on my panel. She can talk. She can say whatever she wants, but she can't type. She can say anything she wants, but they won't let her type. That is so bizarre. And so we were like, Sifa, can you type in? So Sifa, he called himself the lab rat. And so he typed in a bunch of emojis saying too many. It was a funny. So he typed it. And of course, he did not get timed out. So we're like, yay, it worked. And then, poor Scarlett was like, I've got 5 minutes. I guess it's called 300 seconds. Yeah, isn't that funny? Scarlett could have talked for 3 hours. She could have said anything. She could have said absolutely anything, but they won't let her type. God, that's bizarre. That is so bizarre. But anyway, she did set up my account. So now Brown Bear Jamboree won't get into Brown Bear. Come on, you can do 200 emojis. You can do all of them. So, which I think you did earlier. But yeah, Jingo, it was pretty fun. And I'm usually really intense and I'm really uptight and I don't really like humor. I don't like, I think a lot of humor is bullying. Like, can't you take a joke? I was just joking. And I just can't, and I talked about sarcasm earlier and irony and all that stuff. I don't like senses of humor. I'm way too intense. I don't like it. But, so I don't usually like to laugh at something like that. And, I would laugh and I said, I'm sorry, Scarlett. I'm sorry that but she was helping. She was helping me. She was helping me set up my Nightbot. And poor little, Nightbot is I think Brown Bear described Nightbot as a strict parent, but I think it's also a petulant. I don't know if that's the word, but I think I'm using it correctly. A lot of my family members do that. They can use a word properly without knowing exactly what it meant. But I think of Nightbot as a petulant child. And so, yeah, it's certainly acting out and definitely acting out. So anyway, I'm like, come on. So anyway, I think it's all done. I think I've gotten rid of all those defaults and whatever. I'm going to set up 75 of the custom mades. But anyway, so I didn't really ever do an intro. And for a couple of my streams, I was really good at intros. And my exit, at the end of the video is about the same as my intro. So I think I'm going to try to do, sorry, I have, I'm going to have to drink here. So I'm going to try to do an exit thing. And thank you, Jingle Balls. I appreciate that. So, Sweet Melissa, I have to run. Our dinner is ready. See y'all again. Thank you for coming, Sweet Melissa. I'm going to try to catch Lost Souls tonight if I can stay awake. And Jingle Balls. Sweet Melissa. Hello, hon. Yeah, she's a rock star. All these, all of Scarlett, I bet I've been saying Charlotte a few times. I think I have been saying the incorrect name for a while now. Scarlet, the red. Frankly, my damn, I don't give a damn, or whatever. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. So Scarlett O'Hara, Scarlett. I'll never remember, but I'll try. So I have a friend that can use the same word to lift themselves up and put you down. I have a friend that can use same word to lift themselves up and put you down. Oh my goodness. Is that the definition of petulant? I don't know if I used the right word, but I think that's the right word. Thanks, Ray. Thanks for sharing that. Jingle ball, sweet. So anyway, when I used to put sticky notes near screen. Oh, when I cover it, look at this. Look at this, Judy. My empty box of soap. This is my empty box of soap. And that's how I'm going to cover my camera without touching it. And hopefully it'll stay clean. I think that's what you're referring to, because that's how my camera got real cloudy. And yesterday's stream, you know, like every person that came into the room said, hey, by the way, Joe, you are really fuzzy. And I tried to be Scarlett's name. Put sticky notes near screen. Do you look at all this? Can you see my camera? Scarlett. Thank you. But thank you, Judy. I did that right now. It's on my laptop right now. But now I usually can't read my handwriting a day or two later, but I can read it now. Anyway, you probably remember that I put a Post-it note on my camera, and that's why I got all. But isn't that cute? So it can fit right over my. It's on my laptop now, and I'm going to move it over to block the camera in 3, 2, 1. So that is blocking the camera. I don't know why it's doing that wavelength thing. That's weird. So I'm going to pull it back over. So I can cover the camera. Sorry, I'm dying here. So Scarlet name. Thank you, Judy. So, okay, I'm going to, when I used to stream all the time on Meerkat and Periscope and Twitter Live, you know, it'd take me 45 minutes to say goodbye. And my intro can be about 45 minutes too. But that won't be true now. I think I'm going to try to get it down, not today, but I'm going to try to get it down to about 8 or 9 or 10 minutes. You're old too. Yeah. Thanks, Judy. Yeah. I always need, I have Post-its everywhere. I need so much help. So, excuse me, that was loud. I hope y'all didn't have earbuds. Frog in your throat. Amen. Man, I'm dying here. Judy, Scarlet name. I'm old too. And Ray, frog in your throat. Yeah. Golly, I hope you don't have earbuds, and I hope I didn't blow them out. Anyway, if I had to guess, I would guess my goodbye will be about 8 or 9 or 10 minutes. It says 3:22. Hopefully I can be done by 3:30. Please come and go, and you don't have to stay, but I just like to practice things. So I'm going to start to end this stream. And like I said, I'm not old, aged well. Right. Amen. I should probably use different words for myself. But as y'all know, my name is Joe Hart. I live in Vermont. I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I don't usually talk about my disabilities, not because I want to hide them, but because they don't usually apply. And I'm very open about everything. But for crime sleuthing, my one diagnosis of OCD, I think, is very pertinent, because I think that's a strength. I think I can drill down with the best of them, and I can do meticulous research. And anyway, it's really good for me. By the way, I call my disabilities quirks and idiosyncrasies. That's my word. That's just for me. Disabilities and diagnoses and quirks and idiosyncrasies are all the exact same thing for me. So anyway, I always like to do, and I haven't said this yet today, but I like to start and finish with thoughts and prayers for the victims, families, loved ones, friends, students, the school, University of Idaho, the community and city, Moscow, Idaho, the county, Latah County, the state, Idaho, and all the law enforcement, all the LE. Moscow Police Department, I know I rag on them, I'm not real hopeful about them, but thoughts and prayers for them. The FBI, for Idaho, it's based out of Salt Lake City. For West Virginia, it's based out of Pittsburgh, and then the rest of the country. So thoughts and prayers for FBI Salt Lake City and FBI Pittsburgh and the rest of the FBI country. 62 people, 60 plus 2 BAUs, 62 FBI people working on this. As of a couple of days ago, they say it's fluid. They say that always changes, but I think they let us know when it changes. So I think 62 people are working on it. And then the Idaho State Police. This is my 15th or 14th stream. And I stream to 6 destinations. I basically feel fairly urgent about testing StreamYard. I'm disabled. I don't work. I'm on a fixed income. I'm on SSDI, fixed income. I have no discretionary money at all, anywhere. And it seems like StreamYard will be beneficial to my live streaming presence, but I have none of that money. So first I did 15. Cool. 15 platforms. I'm not sure what the 15. Sorry. Context always helps with comments because I don't always remember what they refer to. I don't remember what I said 10 seconds ago. So in recent months, I did 5 YouTubes by itself and then 5 StreamYards on the free plan, which you can send it to one destination, which is YouTube. And then I had to upgrade. I was like, I need to test this stuff. I need to see. So 15 streams. Oh my goodness. Where is that? The is Melon? Is Melon 15 streams? I heard Melon is unlimited. 15. Holy moly. That's a lot. Anyway, the first paid plan, you can send to 3 destinations. I have 6. I think I have 7. So Ray, I guess I've aged well too. Yes, amen. So I couldn't decide. So anyway, I'm OCD, so I wanted to test it all. So I went to the second paid plan, and so I'm sending it to 6 destinations, seeing if this is going to be worth it. I can't afford the monthly payment, but if I decide to keep it, then I would want to go to the yearly payment because you pay for 9 months, you get 3 months free. And that would be, full disclosure, that would be fundraising for all that, probably on Twitter, or I'll fundraise. I want to monetize. I have no money. I need a laptop. I need a desk, I need a iPad and iPhone and all that stuff. So your streams yesterday was 15th. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Ray. 15th. Yes, 15th. Thank you, Ray, so much. That's wow. Thank you for being so observant. That is so observant. So yeah, this is my 15th. So I've done 5 on the free plan, just to YouTube, and then I've done 10. This is that's now 10 streams to 6 destinations. And I always like to shout them out. Thank you very much. Facebook profile, Facebook page, LinkedIn profile, YouTube. YouTube is the foundation. It's the slow and steady one. Twitch, I don't know anything about you. I've never done a live stream until these. And now I've done 10, and I don't understand your analytics and all that stuff. I don't game, so I don't really understand Twitch. All the comments I've gotten from Twitch so far, which don't worry, I'm not ragging on you, but all the comments I've gotten from Twitch so far have been trollish. And then Twitter, of course, is my largest foundation. So thank you so much for being there. I'm sorry you can't comment. I was upset with StreamYard. I said, when can Twitter start commenting? And they said, that has to come from Twitter. It's not, Twitter has, pared down on their staff and stuff. So they're like, we don't see it on the horizon. So anyway, Twitter, thank you for being there. Please write comments. You can DM. My DMs are open. You can write me a DM if you want to keep it private, or you can just tweet me. It doesn't need to be private as far as I'm concerned. So, and then thank you to all the live viewers, and thank you to all the comments, especially the replay viewers. I'm astounded at replay viewing, but thank you so much for watching the replay. I'm still trying to understand that, but thank you for doing all that. And a thank you to the mods. Thank you so much, Jingle Balls, for being one of my newer mod. And I do believe, I'm not in YouTube, but I think you're the only one there right now. Again, minimal expectation and, don't feel obligated. And thank you for doing that, all that stuff. So anyway, I think that's my introduction. So, oh yeah, with the 6 streams, like after I finish a stream, I click on the 6 streams to look at it, and every one of them, as soon as you click it, it says this can add up to 10-second delay. And I think that's cumulative or whatever it's called. So I think with the 6 of them, there can be up to a 60-second delay. Now I have tested that before. I would like to test that every stream, but I don't usually do it. But I have tested it before, and it looks like it's 5 to 6 seconds and then 10 seconds. So it's not 60. But just to let you know that if it is 60, that's a different conversation. If you comment and I don't see it until, if I don't see it for a minute, that's a different conversation. So I apologize if it is. But I will continue to do. So yeah, Judy says, Scarlet name, thank you. I'm old too, thank you. And Ray, frog in your throat for sure. Ray, I'm not old, aged well. That is great. I try to do voice inflection. And 15 streams. This is 15th streams. I'm sure you know now, Ray, but I thought you were saying that I was streaming the 15 destinations, but I got it. It was possessive. So it was 15th, or not possessive, whatever that is, the TH 15th stream. So thank you, Ray. I guess I've aged well too, Brown Bear. Thank you. And Ray, your streams yesterday was 14th. Yeah, thank you very much. And then Jingle Balls funding, throw money. Anyway, that's just but also, I don't know if I finished that story where it says $ Joe Hart, which is the Cass app, but $ Joe Hart and then space hashtag and then nothing else. That's maximum. That's the maximum number of characters, which I max things out all the time. So I want to put Venmo and PayPal. I think I have both. I think they're still active. I forget the passwords, but hopefully I can get on there and figure out how to use them as a link. But I would have to eliminate a lot of the top stuff, which my expenses will evolve. Once I get an iPhone or an iPad or a laptop, I don't have to keep looking for that stuff. My car will probably always need to be repaired, and I will probably always need fuel. But anyway, I'm going to figure that stuff out. And Jingle Balls does the Twitter thing. Thank you. And your assistant, Nightbot, says, please subscribe to my Twitter account, NASCAR Inc. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I need 14,342 more followers before I can follow anyone. Please help. And Jingle Balls, you're most welcome, Joe. And TikTok, if you do them in order, everything I do is in order. So if you do them in order, TikTok's, if you can only follow one account, I would prefer TikTok. If you can afford, hey, Matt UB, you're doing great, bro. There's a Twitch person. That's being, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Matt says, this is from Twitch, and Matt UB says, you're doing great, bro. Well, thanks, Matt. I occasionally get comments from Twitch, and so far, I don't know if you heard me a few minutes ago, but so far they've all been, trollish. So it's good to see like a real comment. So thank you very much. So anyway, if you can only follow one account, please make it Twitter. If you can follow 2 accounts, please make it Twitter. If you can follow one account, please make it TikTok. If you can follow 2 accounts, please make it TikTok and Twitter. If you can follow 3 accounts, please make it TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm on everything, but those are my anyway, I'm getting to the end here. So I just wanted to thank everybody. Let's stop that. Whoa, what was that? Something happened there. So Matt B. So anyway, so Nightbot, thank you for your stuff. Jingle Balls, Nightbot, it's been a very successful stream with you, especially when you're timing people out like Scarlet and scolding Brown Bear and those two. So Nightbot, I'm glad we finally controlled you. You petulant child, you. And Ray Tipton, thank you. And Brown Bear, it's always lovely to see you. Judy VT, Sweet Melissa. And I'm only, Sifa, of course, was a rock star, of course. So I've gone back pretty far. So anyway, Joe Hart from Vermont, person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I thank you. And see, I went 4 minutes over my 8 to 12 minutes. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to try to get to Lost Souls Scarlet tonight. I am old, and those are really late hours, but I'm sporadically up at that time a lot of days anyway, and she's where I'd want to be. I mean, you know, Brittany does late night stuff, and others do late night stuff, but I'm trying to get back to the basics, just the facts, minimal speculation. No name calling, no, you know, that all that kind of stuff. That is so cool, all that stuff. So anyway, I've been fumbling around for 60 seconds so people can, make their last comment. Oh, by the way, I do check out the 6 platforms, the destinations. So when I end the broadcast, comments will still go for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes. So Brown Bear says, see you later, Joe. Thank you. You too. Thank you for joining us, for your kindness and respect for each other. We appreciate you all. Jingle Balls, you are a rock star. So, okay. So I'm going to end it. Bye, Dave. I don't know if I mentioned your name. You might have come and gone, but you're a rock star, Dave. So I usually walk through Judy VT. Bye, Joe. Bye, my fellow Vermonter. So I usually walk through things. So end broadcast requires 2 buttons to be pushed. So I'm going to count down and then hit the first one and then count down and hit the second one. And then this will close, but comments will keep going as I check the 6 platforms. So end broadcast will be in 3, 2, 1. Now I have to click it again. So I'm going to hit the second end broadcast in 3, 2,